Wake up, Lincoln.
Come on, it's 6 o'clock. Rise and shine, rise and shine.
It's time for Early Break. Brought to you by Sand Hills Global. Live from Lincoln, America. Here's Jake Sorensen.
Did seem kind of meh.
Husker Online, Steve Sipple.
Surprisingly good.
And longtime college football assistant coach, Bill Busch.
I want to buy a couple ducks. I'm bringing 2 ducks to the office.
This is Early Break.
Good morning. Happy Thursday to you. Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen with you in studio. Bill Busch out again today. How are you doing this fine Thursday morning, Sip?
Just ripping through the week.
A little chilly today.
I mean, a little 54. It's warmer than yesterday.
Yeah, but it's to be cold tonight for the Super Regional, which I'll be at for Husker softball. We'll address that later on the show. Don't worry, I will have more than this on for that.
Yeah, you'll need.
There's a chance of rain, so I'll have a rain jacket.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm prepared.
So 54 right now, 602 in Lincoln.
Would you mock me if I had a stocking cap on tonight?
I wouldn't mind.
In the middle of May.
Yeah,
May 21st stocking cap at Bowling Stadium. I'm considering it this evening.
Are you going to wear the one with the ball on top? That's the
Yes.
one I mock. That's the one I mock.
Well, I don't know why you do.
This is a childlike
Well,
thing.
I like to have childlike wonder once in a while. So, yeah,
It's a childlike
it's not that bad.
look when you have a.
You should try it sometime.
I will not. If I wear a stocking cap, it will not have a ball on the top.
Well, what if I gave one to you? What if I gave you a Raiders one, the ball on top?
I would wear it when I shovel, and that's it.
You'd wear it in cold days. You would. You'd wear it in here. I know you would. Don't lie to me. You'd wear it.
It's 54.
And you'd say, you know what? This isn't so bad after all. You'd mock it for a couple days and realize, you know what, Jake? I think you're right. This is a better
It's
look.
probably not.
It's a better look.
Probably not the worst thing. I was going to say it's 54. It's 47 yesterday. Driving
Chilling.
here.
Wasn't quite, I didn't wake up freezing this morning. The window was open, but it was much better. And it's still same situation, but was not freezing this morning. So all good. All is good there.
Wonder what did you check your thermostat in the house?
No, I did. I never check. I just leave. I get my coffee and I go to the bathroom and go get my coffee and I leave.
There's something different. I check my thermostat probably 50 times a day.
That's an obsession, my friend.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
That's
it was
obsession.
63 today when I left. I check it all the time. And all the systems are off. So it got down to 63 in the house yesterday. All
Did you put a sweatshirt on?
No, I didn't need one. It's fine. 63. Now, the question is, how much lower would you go?
I wouldn't let it go in the 50s in the house.
I think 59 is where I draw the line.
I think that's probably, I think 60 is even pretty low. I think 61, you're thinking, oh, this is about the cutoff. At 60, we made it, time to put the heat on probably.
Yeah, I think I'm going to make it.
But as you know, it's going to get warm again. It's
Right.
81 on Saturday and Monday.
What about Friday? No, Friday's cooler
Friday's
too.
chilly.
Yeah.
Still chilly per the app, which is not always right. 65 the high today, 70 the high tomorrow. Chance of rain today and tomorrow.
Yeah, it looks
75 and sunny on Saturday, 81 Sunday and Memorial Day. Monday, 86 and basketball sunshine.
Hey, that's good news. This is good news.
Yes.
Yeah.
Might get in the pool that day. Seeds are still in there, but it's not as bad as it was. I think the rain helped. I think the rain knocked all the seeds off the tree.
Uh-huh.
And the filter was working just fine in the pool. I mean, there's still some seeds. It's not disgusting like it was last week, though.
Yep.
And I did mow the backyard last night, which gets that why to mow the backyard in a second, not the front yard. And I picked up a lot of seeds.
Did you?
Where the piles are at, I put that in the bag I was mowing before I mowed, and then I just dumped the bag into a paper bag, and I put it up by the trash tomorrow.
Good job.
Friday's trash day at the
plan.
house. Oh, yeah.
Good plan.
There's still definite seed residue out there, but the piles, the heaping piles are gone because I took matters into my own hands.
You did some labor.
I did. Well, it wasn't, don't put that much. It was not that hard.
That's some labor.
The reason I didn't mow the front yard is because I get home yesterday from work, long day. We had about 5, long day at work. And the yard had been mowed again. There's only one person besides me that mows my yard. It's neighbor Jim. Neighbor Jim had been over once again to mow the front yard. Didn't ask for it. Appreciate it greatly.
It's really nice of him.
This is now 3 times this spring that neighbor Jim has come over and mowed the entire front yard.
He knows you're a working man with a young child.
Yeah, but he knows I am capable. Like I'm not hopeless. It takes a half hour to mow the yard completely. That's not very much time. Front and back, plus weed eating. We're talking about 35 minutes total.
People
Not
are
hard.
Nice. Well, it's a nice community. It's a nice community.
So thank you to neighbor Jim once again for the 3rd time this year mowing the front yard. I hope he hears this. I do appreciate that. I don't ask for it, but I will never say, "Hey, what are you doing, man? Get off my property." Jim's a great guy, great neighbor.
You might consider taking him some steaks.
Something, yeah. I'll get Jim something for sure. I could take him some steaks.
Take him a gift card.
Gift card's probably the safest thing.
Yeah. He might be a vegetarian.
You know, I don't think he is, but he could be.
Gift cards are good. I've taken Leo and his family swag from the ticket.
That's great. I should do. Well, neighbor Jim's a huge ticket fan. I should do that. That's probably what I do.
We have nice sweatshirts.
Ticket swag.
I took Leo a nice red sweatshirt.
Yeah. Does he wear it?
Yes, he does.
Good. Well, that's
I've
good.
never seen.
That's the point of our swag is to be worn.
I've never seen him wear it, but he tells me he wears it, and I believe him because he's not given to fibbing that I know of. Here we are. It's Thursday. We're going to get to Friday.
Yes, we are.
We haven't made a call on Radio Tradio yet. We don't
Looks
know.
like we're going to push it to next week at this point.
Okay.
But we'll see what happens tomorrow.
Missing Tooth Greg.
Well, you can still come in and bring food.
No,
if you like.
yeah. Oh, yes.
We're not going to put.
Now I
We're not
wonder
going to
about
say
that.
no to an appearance by Missing Tooth Greg for crying out loud. But
What happened today? What happened yesterday? Dennis
McSafety, yeah.
McSafety was here, brought donuts and I don't. Did you call those Long Johns?
Yeah, Long John. Now, we had a situation that me and Dennis both laughed. You saying there's no chance that donut makes it to tomorrow. You took a Long John to go, wrapped it up in a paper towel, which we both laughed at, saying that's going to get dry as heck anyways. And I actually forgot about it. And you walked in this morning and say, "Hey, look at this.
Yeah, I just
Look what I brought back."
I left it in my truck.
And you housed it. And then it caused you to have violent sneezing right away. Food allergies.
That's called food allergies.
What you have attacks once in a while from certain things.
Yeah. But anyway, it wasn't very good. I wouldn't suggest wrapping it in a paper towel if you have a donut that you want to eat.
Yeah, it was sticking to it.
Yeah. And
I think you ate some paper this morning.
I don't know if I ate paper.
I saw paper still on
I
that.
took it off.
I saw residue still.
It absorbs the, what would you call it? Come on. It absorbs the.
Well, it makes it very dry, right?
Yeah. Yeah, we can just say
any sort of moisture.
It absorbs the moisture.
Well, how much moisture is in a donut, though?
Well, I think in
maybe
Long John,
maybe in the long. That wasn't a filled. Was that a filled donut?
Yes.
Oh, that's got to be nasty the next day. That could not have been good.
Well, hey, I got to tell you,
Well,
it wasn't that good.
One of the Long Johns was just a donut with no filling at all.
Right.
This yours had filling in it.
Yeah.
Oh
no, Dennis always gets me.
but there was one that didn't have it that I saw.
Okay. Anyway, McSafety, thank you.
Yes, McSafety, we
made it
appreciate
here.
you.
I didn't eat much yesterday, so I had a meal plan. That it was that and this, which is a sausage egg McMuffin
From McDonald's, which is you keep that company going.
It's not a great meal plan, but
Yeah, but you fund McDonald's.
kind of.
We've discussed it. At least half your salary goes to McDonald's.
No, it doesn't. It's just like no, it doesn't. If you think about it, the coffee's $2.18.
That's like $6 now, isn't it?
I don't do that very often. This was $7.09
Total?
combined, yeah. $7.09. But hold on. I rarely do that. But I get 2 coffees a day, $2.18 a piece. Okay.
It's gone up quite
It's
a
not
bit.
half
That was
my
like- that was
salary.
like one-
And no
Well, if you
math.
combine
could
the
get you
gas to get there every day.
No.
Now we get to half the salary.
No, you're not going to get to half the salary on that. And sometimes there's not 2 a day. Sometimes there's 3 a day, but sometimes there's 1 a day.
That's never no. When do you have 1 coffee a day?
Very rarely. but,
Exactly. Except once a year on Christmas.
God, all of the employees at 27th and Vine know exactly. They know.
But they don't know the sandwich is not always a part of the deal. It's like,
No.
you throw them off with that.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotta keep on their toes a little bit.
You with the 5 Splendas. I got that the other day.
I need some therapy on the show
Yeah,
this
what's
morning.
going on?
I have proclaimed it dead several times. It's all the way dead, and there's no hope.
Uh-oh.
The Royals are 50 games through the season. They've played 50 of 162 games.
God,
That
we're
is
that far in.
that is just about a third of the season already played.
Yeah, that's far.
And I know that Bill claims that I called them dead to maybe spark them. There's no spark. There's when
Reverse
something is dead and there's no chance of a spark, it's just dead.
There's only 1/3. It's
If
only 1/3.
if the Royals were right now, they'd be like a dead. You try to hit them, like, come on, wake up. There's nothing there. They're 20 and 30. They're 10 games below 500. They welcomed in the Red Sox to start a 9-game homestand.
Yeah.
On Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Good chance to get right. The Red Sox can't score. They fired their manager in mid-April because things were so bad.
Is Kansas City buzzing?
No. The stadium's empty because it should be, because they're not supporting crappy baseball. The Royals were swept at home by a bad team. The Red Sox suck. They have a problem with big market teams coming to town or go. I told you last year they were 0-6 against the Yankees. They have problems with the Red Sox every year when the Red Sox are good or when the Red Sox are bad. There's some sort of mental thing with the big market teams.
Oh, come on, really?
And the
That's
Red
weak.
Sox had no business coming into KC and sweeping the Royals. 2 out of 3, fine. You win a series. There's no reason that
Fine,
team
okay.
should sweep the Royals on the road.
Yeah.
They're lifeless. Somehow this morning, Matt Quatraro is still employed, the manager. Somehow Alec Zumwalt, the hitting coach, is still employed.
Yeah.
They have some of the worst base running ever, which is bad because they're never on base and they run themselves out of innings when they can't score already.
That's great.
Everyone needs to go. All of you, wipe it clean.
You can't totally wipe it clean. You can't totally wipe
Yes, you can, because the Phillies did and went on a 16-4 run after they fired their manager.
Okay, well, that's not wiping it clean.
And the Red Sox did, and they have not been great, but they just swept the Royals. Now they're back in the playoff conversation with a bad record because the AL sucks. That's the point. The AL is terrible, and the Royals are still way out of it.
Was there talk of firing Quatraro?
I would hope so.
What's his name?
Matt Quatraro.
Quatraro.
Quatraro. Matt Quatraro. They're 20 and 30.
That's not
right
like
now.
horrifyingly bad.
Yes, it is.
20 and 30.
Let me tell you, Sip. Right, it's pretty bad when the third team, as of right now in the AL, because there's 3 wild card teams. The third team is below 500 to make the playoffs.
I get it, but
it's the easiest time to ever make the playoffs in the AL.
You go on a 5-game win streak.
They're not going to. Here's the problem. They're not going to. They did that, and they gave it all back and then some. When I had my original rant, they were 8-17. I said, fire everyone right now.
You're in danger zone right now.
And
you're in danger zone of this.
No, I'm not.
Another rant, then another win streak. And
no,
then where
they're
are
not.
you?
That's
Your
I'm
credibility's low
telling
then.
you, it's not going to happen. This team is going to the cellar of cellars, and unless they fire the manager, then they might turn around. But everything is so bad, and that the vibes are so awful with that team, and the mojo does not exist.
I'm
are the deadest
of your words.
They are the deadest fish of dead fish.
I'm very skeptical of your words. If in late June they go on a
chance.
heater, what are you going to do? You got to replay this.
There's not. I will, and I'll say, well, but Jake was wrong. There's no chance of that happening.
Okay, all right.
Like you're talking about
All
a generational player in Bobby Witt Jr. who's not playing that great because nobody around him's lifting him up. He needs some support.
I never regarded Witt as a generational player.
He's pretty damn good. He'll be a Hall of Famer when all said and done.
Okay, is he that
Yeah,
good?
he's going to be, yes.
Okay, Connor's backing you on this.
Very, 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 very good player.
All right.
He's always, he's
probably
only 3 or 4 years in. He's going to be in the MVP conversation every year.
I'm unqualified to weigh in on that, by the
Bobby
way.
Witt Jr. is very good.
Wow. Wait, Witt's a Hall of Fame.
Oh, I mean, he's 4 years in, so it's early, but he's going to be with the Royals for the long haul. It's like a 12-year contract the other year, or 10-year, whatever. It's a long contract, and they're doing nothing to justify that. They suck, and they don't deserve. I mean, I'm sorry. We carried Royals games on the station. I want them to be good. Yeah. I'm a Royals fan. I watch their games. I listen to their games. I follow their games. Like, I'm still here, and I'm pissed off, and I'm sad, and I have full apathy at this point. Okay? Apathy is 100 million percent. A million percent.
I got to tell you, don't sound apathetic.
Someone says, agree with you, Jake. I made plans a month ago to head to KC this weekend for 2 games, and I have to watch this terrible performance by this team.
He's still going, though.
Jake is 1,000% correct on the Royals. Thank you, Texter.
Hey. What? Who's their second best player? That's a fun.
Well, it should be Vinny Pasquantino, but he can't hit anything right now. He's batting 195.
Their second best player's hitting 195.
And then you have Salvador Perez at age 37, who's finally Father Time has finally hit him.
Salvi was playing when Alex was playing.
Yeah, Salvi's still a great player, but he's slowed down. He's batting like 195. They're 3 and 4 hole hitters. Salvi and Vinny are the two worst hitters in the league right now.
That's great.
For everyday
Okay.
qualified batter. They're both below 200. And in the RBI spots of 3 and 4.
They're both below 200.
Yes.
They're both below.
It is May 21st. They played 50 games. That's a pretty big sample size.
That's kind of funny.
That's a pretty large sample size.
That's kind of funny what you just said. Their 3 and 4 hole hitters are both hitting below 200.
Yes. They're the worst in baseball at those spots, both of them.
Yeah.
And that's your RBI spot. Like the magic happens from the 3 and the 4 hole.
Right. Yes.
Cleanup spot doesn't
Sure.
exist right now. It's just a strikeout waiting to happen or a double play. Like I should be ecstatic. Oh, now we're to the meat of the lineup. Now I'm terrified saying, "Oh God, Vinny's up." You should never say that when you're in the 3 and 4 spot. Oh boy, here we go. Because guess what? Everybody else sucks too. I thought this team could be a playoff team. They're not a playoff team. They're going to go 60 and 102 this year.
60 and 102.
And it needs to be blown up again. Now, there's been injuries at pitcher. I get that, but they were deep at pitcher before. They had more than 5 starters to work with. And they just suck. Their bullpen can't be trusted. There's nothing you can trust on that team, even Bobby Witt Jr.
Yeah.
Last night in a big spot, 3 pitches, strikeout.
Oh God, really?
Strike 1, 0-1. Strike 2, 0-2. Strikeout, swing at
Witt.
0-3. Gone. 10 and 30. They're terrible.
How was the crowd yesterday?
Terrible. Nobody's there as they shouldn't be. I thought it'd be more Red Sox fans there, but guess what? They hate their team too. They're so bad they don't travel because they were 20 and 27 before yesterday's game. Not good.
Wonder what you do in Kansas City. In this
You fire Matt Quatraro and bring the fans back because they had a great year 2 years ago. Playoff team, surprise team. You're supposed to build on that. And last year, disappointing. This year, worse than disappointing. They were projected to win the division back-to-back years. You know, the Tigers won it last year, or the Guardians did, one of the two. And the Guardians right now are on top of the division. And the White Sox were one of the worst teams in the history of baseball last year. Guess what? They're in second place right now in that division.
Are the Guardians atop of?
Yes. Your father's Guardians
Yes.
/ Indians, top of it. And Mike Schaefer.
Yeah. Schaefer and my dad.
Thank you for allowing that rant. I can't.
know, I appreciate it.
They are just a waste. It's a waste of time. A complete waste of time. Mikel Garcia, probably the Royals' second best player.
Mikel Garcia.
And think one more thing of this. They had so much expectations. And then look at before the season began, the World Baseball Classic. All these guys were in it playing well. Bobby Witt was playing great for USA. Mikel Garcia, great for where he's from. And Salvi played well as well. Vinny Pasquantino played great for the Italian team, as did Jack Caglione. Cole Reagan's pitched pretty. I mean, they had all these guys for a team that was supposed to be pretty dang good, having great preseasons in the World Baseball Classic, and they have brought that to 50 games of absolute dog crap in KC.
Well, interesting.
So, that's what I got for you, the Royals.
I didn't really provide much therapy.
Well, you tried.
I kind
I
of.
pushed back on the therapy.
Yeah.
I didn't accept the therapy.
No, yeah, your therapist would struggle with you because you're very resolute in your thoughts.
That's right.
You're not wishy-washy,
No.
which is good. But for a therapist, it's, well, how am I going to change this behavior?
But you do know I still, for all KC Royals fans out there, you can blame me for this because I said this in March. I'll go back to it. I said, and you guys heard on this show, Connor can confirm, I said my sports bucket for the year is full because of Nebraska basketball, what they did.
Okay.
So for any Royals fans that don't care about Nebraska ball or love the Royals more than Nebraska ball, you can blame me. You can blame Matt Quatraro and me. I'll take blame for this because I said I don't need a great year for the Royals. I thought they would have a great year, and I'm upset in the moment, but I still stand by the fact that my sports bucket was filled for the year by Nebraska basketball.
If I was your therapist, I would counsel you not to take that on your back.
Yep, take it. Blame me, everybody. Me and Cutraro, me and the manager. We'll take your blame.
Cutraro. Where'd Cutraro come from?
The Rays, I think. Bench coach years ago. He can go back there. They're a good team. Go back to Tampa. And please take your hitting coach with you and your first and third base coach, because they suck at helping guys. They get so many stolen base, so many caught stealing and terrible decisions trying to go home. For a team that scores 1 run a game, I keep saying, thrown out at home. Why? Yeah, come on, do something. That's the stick meme from Connor. Thank
The
you.
stick
They
meme.
suck. Fire everybody.
Is that a common meme?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Come on, do something.
Is that right?
Yeah.
I never knew that. What is that? That's a young
That's
guy
not new. It's actually probably 15 years old. One of the original memes, I would think. Not new. You've seen it on social media.
Jake, I am telling you right now.
You've seen it. If
Don't
you haven't
say that.
If you haven't
Don't
seen the
say
come
that.
on, do something meme,
God, I hate when people
I'm
do that.
concerned about you and what you're doing on social media.
You should be concerned.
I'm concerned.
And now hold on. I am telling you unequivocally, I've not seen the stick meme.
You have.
Okay.
But you have.
No, I haven't. You think I've seen it and just glossed over it? No, I don't think I've seen it. Was that an accurate representation what he drew?
Yes, that was correct. Yeah. You did a great job.
Connor. Okay, we're ripping through the week. It's Thursday. We're going to Friday.
We do have a question before we move on. Wet Blanket says, when does your sports bucket reset? Are you going to take the blame for Nebraska's 5 or 6 win season this fall?
Hey, wet. Why are you doing that, Wet Blanket?
You could blame me for that, but I think we all expected that, though.
Well, no, hold on. Wet Blanket. You're condemning them to an unsuccessful season in May.
A lot of people are.
Come on.
We'll get to that in a second. One last thing from me, Idle Chit Chat. Ed Orgeron back at LSU. Did you see that last night?
Doing what?
Here's the official announcement. Great picture. From LSU football, you see a picture of Kiffin and Orgeron shaking hands. Ed Orgeron, as of late last night, is returning to LSU and will serve as the special assistant to recruiting and defense for the Tigers under Lane Kiffin.
Wow.
Eddie O back
Special
in Baton Rouge.
Say the title
Yeah.
one more time.
Special assistant to recruiting and defense for the Tigers.
Well, based on what Bill has said, more than a few times over the years, that Ed's an ungodly good recruiter. Ding! Light bulb goes off in Lane's head. All these people throughout the state of Louisiana
Love Ed still.
won a national title for LSU. They love Ed.
They do love
Get him
Ed.
involved. And by the
yeah.
way, he's a pretty good defensive line coach.
By the
knows
way, he's a
defense.
great recruiter.
Yeah, great recruiter, great defensive line coach. Why not get him involved if he wants to be? It's another example of a guy who retired. Now he probably was, as I get closer to retirement age, I look at that stuff way closer. I just see so many guys jumping back in. I mean, if I have a
Needs
day,
something to
I'm kind
do.
of weirded out. Like, I don't have to do anything today. I feel
Just take up golf.
no.
Yeah, we talked about this. We'll take it to Agar. We'll make it happen again. I want you to get addicted to golf. But
At any rate, that's news. Ed Orgeron. Thank
Eddie
you.
O back to LSU.
Thank you.
Anything else? Idle chit chat for you. I kind of robbed that from you. I'm sorry.
No, I don't have.
I had a lot of things in my mind.
It seems like I don't have anything. I got a new computer. Sean
Yes,
got
I
that.
see that.
Sean got that. We did our. Hey, there's one little football thing. We did our version yesterday of What If Wednesday. It was What If What.
On this show, what if Bill Callahan had retained Bo Pelini in 2004 as defensive coordinator? That was our What If Wednesday.
The first topic here. Oh, we got to get to Dannon, but what we did our own What If Wednesday on Husker Online. We can talk about this Dannon thing for the rest of the show if you want. But we did. It was just. Can you humor me for a
Yeah,
second?
that's fine.
We did on our Husker Online show, What If Wednesday, what if Houston Nutt would have got on that plane?
Yeah.
There's a lot. Okay. I was covering that situation. But in our business, I don't know if you think this way, but I do. You move on so fast from story to story that I didn't always contemplate things. I just moved on quick. I didn't realize till looking back yesterday that Steve Peterson was going to make him the highest paid coach in the sport of football.
Boo. Houston Nutt?
Houston Nutt. $2.5 million is what the offer was. He stayed at Arkansas for 1.5. We got a big raise. But Nebraska was in a desperate situation because they had been turned down by, I know this is old news, but well, let me ask you this. Who were they turned down by?
Well, Dave Wanstead?
No. They were turned down by two guys before they went to Nutt. Turned down by two. Very definitive, and it was not Dave Wanstead. See, this is what I mean.
Well, he was talked to, right?
He says he wasn't. I believe he was, but
was it?
Now, Jake, I interviewed Wanstead, and he said he wasn't.
You know, I don't like Dave Wanstead.
I know.
I'm very anti-Dave Wanstead.
Does Connor know this? Two guys definitively turned down Nebraska before Steve Peterson threw that flew. He didn't fly the plane, but sent a plane from Millard to the Northwest Arkansas airport.
Was one of them a guy you saw in Hawaii a year or two ago?
No.
Wasn't Zim?
No.
What Zimmer was talked to, was he not?
He was talked to subsequent.
Okay, all right. I'm
Down
not
the line.
off on these names.
Zim.
Mike Zimmer. Your friend
not only was
Zim.
talked to, he was here.
Your friend Zim.
He came to Lincoln on a snowy Sunday. One of the guards over there called me and said, "Sip, I don't know if you know this, but they're touring Mike Zimmer around." And it was a blizzard, by the way. It was a blizzard. And they were touring Zimmer around that.
Okay.
Yeah, Mike Zimmer.
So,
okay. Two guys turned it down. Mike Sherman, Al Saunders. Then it was there's getting to be panic time when they went to Nutt, and that's why they were offering $2.5 million.
Houston Nutt.
Anyway, he didn't get on the plane. He almost did. He was quoted in this athletic story. He almost got on the plane.
Houston Nutt's pretty average coach. I'm not sure would have panned out here.
What a mess.
He had a couple nice years, but he's pretty average.
What a damned mess that was. We're reading it, going back and reading it. You're just like, wow. They were in a fix. Anyway.
That is Idle Chit Chat, sponsored by our friends at 738 Ag. They don't guess, they game plan using soil tests, yield maps, and field data. They help farmers call the right shots for their ground. Learn more today at 738agllc.com. Thanks to Joey and the team in Bertrand. The spring meetings have been happening this week in California for the Big Ten. And I was reading an ESPN article by Heather Dinich yesterday, Sip.
Yes. Yes.
And she had the chance to talk to Nebraska AD Troy Dannon.
Yeah, very interesting.
In California.
Mm-hmm.
And the article, the title was basically that Troy Dannon is preaching patience to the fan base regarding Matt Rule.
No surprise.
So,
right?
No surprise.
I mean, he gave him a 2-year contract extension.
Yeah, he kind of has to say that.
He better say that.
In the article by Heather Dinich.
Didn't say that would be really
time to panic, everybody.
No, not time to panic, but whatever. Go ahead.
He said on the article that Nebraska has harmed itself in the past by being too quick to react when things didn't happen soon enough, instead of giving enough time for the coach to build the program. He also said, Sip, that Rule has done a good job of getting Nebraska from point A to point B in terms of no bowl game to bowl games.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's time to jump to point C, whatever that means to you.
Mm-hmm.
And also said a bigger playoff to 24 teams would not devalue the significance of the opportunity to play for a national championship again down the road. But in terms of Rule, he says once again, the first part, Nebraska has harmed itself in the past by being too quick to react when things did not happen soon enough, instead of giving enough time to the coach to build the program. Troy Dannon to Heather Dinich of ESPN at the Big Ten spring meetings.
He says it's hard, especially when Matt walked into a program that hadn't been to a bowl game in 10 years. It wasn't 10. But this is what you say, right? This is what, isn't it?
If you're going to say something, you have to say that.
Yeah, this is what you say.
He wasn't being brash. There's nothing brash said by Dan. Of an expectation or a guarantee. Just saying, listen, and he's not probably wrong about us being too quick in the past to fire.
Hold on, let me contemplate that.
Like Mike Riley, I think we saw was not the right coach. 3 years and done was probably, even though he had a good year too.
Now hold on.
It went really south in year 3.
The end of year 3 was
horrible.
Debacle.
I mean, Minnesota killed you.
Yeah.
With Demery Croft, a quarterback who nobody knows who he is still to this day.
As I've said on this show many times, Demery Croft, for some reason, looked like Gale Sayers against Nebraska.
And people that are Gophers fans don't even know who Demery
No.
Croft is.
No.
Like, who the hell is that guy?
No, I don't know what that was going on there. Demery
He put up
Croft.
50 points in Nebraska.
Yeah, he looked like, oh my God. Anyway, no, I don't think there's a quick trigger on Riley. I didn't feel that way.
Iowa ended that year scoring 49 straight points against Nebraska to end the game. Nebraska led 14-7 against Iowa here in Lincoln and lost 56-14.
4.64, 5.685. Was anybody think there was a quick trigger on Riley?
No.
Quick trigger on Frost? No. There was no quick trigger on Frost.
So you disagree with Dan?
Well, if you go back to Frank, I mean, there.
Is he going back that far in that
I don't
comment,
know.
though?
Well, who got the? You could say Bo. You could say
Well, Bo had 7 years. I don't, and Bo is the best example because he actually was winning still.
Mhm.
9 wins or more every year at Nebraska.
No, I don't know that I think that Nebraska's had a quick trigger. I mean, if you're going back to Frank was 58-19. Now, they had lost 8 of 9 games before they fired him to ranked teams. There's that. And they'd scuffled 7-7 in 2002. Remember that?
Yes.
Rebounded with Bo.
10-win season.
Calling the plays in 2003. I imagine he's going back to that, Dan. But yeah. What he said to Dennis is what you say. That's a good. I mean, I'm cynical. I'm really cynical. It's spin, right? You got to spin it, and that's spin. But there's enough truth to it that makes it palatable, right? There's enough truth to it. It's fine. We all know the situation. We're all adults here. It's. I don't know what the threshold is here, but I think people are looking. I mean, threshold in terms of what people want. I think it's probably 8. They want to see 8.
That'd be point C in this regard.
I think so.
Point C is 8 wins.
Yeah, because you're knocking on a
a 7 is. I mean, again, the schedule is toughish with Oregon, Ohio State, and Indiana all on it. But if you're taking a leap, you got to win one of those games potentially, and make sure you take care of the other games. Like, show us there's progress. We want to still believe that this is going the right direction.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. So there's the threshold. I think 8 is what most people would say, okay, 7, you're getting into danger territory. 6, you're in danger territory, right? If it's a 6-6 season, the best case scenario is a bunch of people bickering, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I mean,
God.
That's the best case scenario. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Am I wrong? Is that being negative?
There's no,
6-6 is bickering and apathy.
The best, okay.
It'd be a beautiful offseason.
There's no bickering at 8 wins, though.
No,
right?
I don't think so. No. He's a fine
We're
line.
all pretty much, okay, 8 wins. All right.
Yeah.
You got things going on here.
Good enough.
You made a leap. That's a leap.
Yeah.
It's not the ultimate leap, but that's definitely a leap. But
Mhm.
you wouldn't have any bickering here.
No, and that can't be something that you look at and go, oh, come on, Sipple, you're being unfair. Hey, you think they're going to win 8? Come on, it's 8. I mean, you fired guys that won 10 and 9 before.
We've discussed that they really have a pretty good chance of being 5-0. So why would 8 wins be impossible?
Exactly.
Knowing that, okay, yes, even if you count wins, likely losses to Indiana or Oregon, you can win those games, but likely losses, you're 5-2. Washington's not unbeatable at home. Rutgers is not hard on the road. Illinois is beatable on the road.
Now, me and you and Bill disagree on that topic. I do think those are hard road.
Yeah, but it's not unwinnable, though.
No. So,
I mean, Iowa is not unbeatable in Iowa City. You did it 4 years ago. Tough, but you win tough games.
I don't think anybody would come at you and say you're being a little unfair, thinking they should win 8 or to show progress. If you're thinking progress is 8, you're being a little unfair. I can't believe many people are saying.
I mean, he's 19-19 through 3 seasons.
Yeah.
So
now Frost was 16-31.
I'm not saying it's not a Frost conversation. It's a Matt Rule conversation.
But it's a progress conversation.
So if they go 7-5, I guess by theory, they're 1 game better than 500.
Yeah, and if they win a bowl, they're 8-5, and there you go. I mean, so listen, there's that. So 7-5, you could probably sell, but
with a bowl win.
Yeah, I established that. 6-6 is going to get hard.
It's
going to get difficult. 5, really hard.
With that,
really hard. So that's kind of where We kind of got a handle. I think most people have a handle on this. Now, it's sort of the conversations we're going to get to some recruiting here.
Yeah, we'll get to some good news in the next segment.
They're recruiting well, which you have to consider in the broad discussion. It's just a data point. It's not the whole thing, but they are recruiting well.
We have some response here.
Okay.
Jane says winning 8th this season will be a miracle.
Jane,
So that's why there'd be no bickering. There'd be no bickering at that.
Jane, it can't be a miracle.
Rubber Duck says the Utah game and not winning a top 25 game has made every Husker fan a little gun shy. They've lost 30 straight games to ranked teams. Now, that's not all on Matt Rule. That's before Matt Rule. That goes back to Mike Riley.
In fact, it just occurred to me at this very moment, so humor me. The fact that they've lost 30 in a row is almost why you might say to Rule, he needs time. About Rule, he needs time. I mean, this program had lost so many in a row to ranked teams before he got here.
That's continued.
Yeah. He needs, I mean, you do got to give the man time. But this is year 4, so let's see what it looks like.
Someone says, how about Troy takes his own advice and be patient on contract extensions as well? Well, it's too late for that.
Yeah.
Can't take that back. And maybe it works out and he looks brilliant with that.
That's the thing.
That's still possible.
You have to leave open that possibility.
For all this negative, there's always the chance that he was right and this works out. And we're happy together as a fan base.
Yeah, you can't go down the road too far of criticizing him for a contract extension. Then if they go 9-3, you look pretty bad.
Yes, you do. So you have to give it a chance.
Yeah. Dannon's obviously in a position to monitor that program as closely as anybody. He must like what he sees. It's hard from the outside to see everything, to see player-coach interaction, to the day-to-day operation. We don't see it. We try to get a good handle on it, especially me in my role, but if you're not over there every day, it's sort of hard.
See, and this I was waiting for this response to come in.
What?
And at 6:38 it did. How much time does he need? Siggs did it in year 1 and 2 at freaking Indiana. That will not go away.
It's an outlier, though. You're pointing to an outlier.
But people say why are they the outlier, not us?
Well, I don't know that, but it's an outlier.
You can't answer that question properly. Nobody can.
No, there's not a lot of examples like that. Hence the term outlier, right? Let's see what that guy at UCLA does this year.
Bob Chesney.
Yes.
Coming from James Madison, just like Siggs did.
Let's see what that looks like. All right. If he whips that thing around, yeah, you'll have questions. If that guy up there, if Campbell up there at Penn State does that, you're going to have questions. Now, Rule didn't have the benefit of bringing guys with him.
No.
Well,
that was a question in hiring him, too. Was that you didn't, in this era, you had nobody. No players on a current team to bring with him.
It wasn't as big a deal then, was it?
It wasn't. But looking back now compared to other hires since then, that's a big deal.
Mm-hmm.
But how many players did Fickle bring with him to Wisconsin, though? From Cincinnati.
Not a lot.
I don't remember seeing a lot of Cincinnati players going to Wisconsin.
It wasn't a big wave, I don't think. Wisconsin fans weigh in. I
don't think we'll hear from them.
Anything else from Dannon?
That was the big thing I read.
Yeah, he said, I think he's got this. Some of the stuff he said, you just say. I think he's got the staff and the roster, everything around the program that needs to be there, from the board to the president and to the donors. Everybody's being in alignment. We do have that, which gives us a head start. That's good. It's good to have alignment. Some coaches can make it work when there's not. But he's right. It's good to have it. I preached that for years, that you better have alignment. But some of that was the result of watching Nebraska be so out of alignment. It was almost incredible at times here. How out of alignment they were. It was remarkably out of alignment.
People weren't talking to each other.
Yeah. Yeah. A lot of it was crazy. We're talking Perlman, Peterson, Solich, Perlman, Eichhorst. Now there was alignment. Perlman, Eichhorst, Riley was alignment. but that's an example of alignment that gets you nothing, or just gets you
Right. Well,
in
Bo
trouble.
could never find I-course in general, right? Wasn't that the problem?
No. I mean, there's no doubt about that. I'm not speaking out of turn
Yeah.
or out of line. I used to talk to Bo virtually every day. No, he couldn't get to I-course. In fact, they put a go-between. It was Jamie Williams. He had to talk to Jamie Williams.
That's
Like, no, and I will
head
tell you,
coach to AD.
it created uncomfortable situations.
I would assume so.
Because the staff wanted answers sometimes, and they would say to Bo, can you talk to I-course? So Bo, the leader of the football program, has to tell his assistants, he won't talk to me. Oh, that's great. That's wonderful. So I-course won't talk to you. No, I can't get a hold of him. I never can get a hold of him. Great sign.
Yeah.
Kaz tells his wife, no big purchases. I mean, we're in trouble.
Start putting your house in the market. Consider that.
Those were great times.
Were they?
Winning 9, winning 10.
9. That was
They
fun.
beat Iowa on the
They
beat Iowa when
ranked
I was
team
sitting.
more than not.
Beat Iowa when I was sitting. He was fired the next day.
Yep.
Oh,
Well, on that note,
it's all been a whirlwind.
after all that, I'm getting pretty hungry over here.
Are you?
Hey, if you were me and you were hungry for breakfast, brunch, or lunch in downtown Lincoln, where should I go this morning?
Pliny Bird.
The Bo Bird.
Bo Bird.
Early Bird's open right now at 19th and K with free and spacious parking. They have breakfast nachos, breakfast tacos, waffles, French toast, pancakes, and the world famous hash holes.
Hash hole.
Hash holes.
Hash
Stop
hole.
by today at Early Bird, open every day of the week until 2 p.m. at 19th and K. When we come back, there is some good news in recruiting for Matt Rule. We'll discuss that next on Early Break on the Ticket.
You're listening to Early Break with Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill Busch. Sponsored by Sandhills Global on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Constructors is now hiring for all positions with pay starting at 23 and up based on experience. Constructors has immediate job openings for mechanics, bridge builders, operators, and drivers. Start your new career today. Constructors offer great pay, health, dental, and vision, paid time off, paid holidays, and so much more. Join the crew today and be a part of Nebraska's oldest paving company dating back to 1908. For a complete list of openings and to apply online, visit constructorslincoln.com.
If you're looking for a workplace that feels like home, Midwest Bank might just be the place. We're hiring a personal banker in Lincoln who enjoys helping others and being a part of a close-knit team. With great perks and a community-focused mission, you'll feel right at home here. Porque aquí todos son bienvenidos. Apply today at Midwest Bank. Midwest Bank is an equal opportunity employer. Member FDIC.
If you're seeking a career with a growing company, Gaina Trucking and Excavating is hiring and looking for additions to their team. Gaina Trucking has a strong team culture, competitive pay, 401ks, and benefits like health, dental, and vision. Drivers are guaranteed 40 hours per week, even in the winter months, and are home every night. Start your career today at Gaina Trucking and Excavating. Apply today at gainatrucking.com.
This is Jordy Ball for Anderson Ford. For years, Anderson has relied on an exceptional customer experience. But just this once, they're going to rely on a really great pitch.
Right now, lease a 2026 Ford F-150 for $199 per month for 36 months.
Experience better at Anderson Ford.
Stock number 1008721. Previous service loaner. $199 per month. Lease for 36 months with approved credit. 7,500 miles per year. 10650 to assigning. No security deposit required. Tax, title, and license fees extra. Residency restrictions apply. Program subject to change. Must take new retail delivery from Anderson Auto Group by 7626.
Tomorrow is about the lessons we learn today. A farmer's market teaches us that community is grown together. Kids laughing shows us how joy is easy. And coffee on the porch reminds us to savor every moment. These are the lessons that shape a tomorrow we all share. One filled with trust, good company, and wide open dreams. That's the way banking should be. And that's Pinnacle Bank. Member FDIC.
MHC isn't a new company, just a new name. Moe's Moving is now Moe's Home and Commercial. Whether moving across town or across the state, MHC Moving has you covered, specializing in home, apartment, assisted, and independent living moves. MHC can handle your commercial moves as well. MHC Moving has 0 hidden fees. You'll never pay for same-day booking or be charged for stairs, heavy items, or elevator fees. Rates are the same Monday through Saturday, and you will never pay a truck or fuel surcharge. And they offer payment plans through PayPal. Call MHC Moving today at 402-853-7167 or go to mhcmoving.com.
Ticket listeners know a dream team when they see one. At Applied Connective, we've been in the game for 20 years and have developed a team of world-class leaders in all things IT. From cybersecurity and Microsoft products to physical security, audio-video, infrastructure, business phone systems, and anything in between. We'll help you leverage technology to become your most secure, efficient, and profitable. Head to our website to check out real reviews and testimonials and sign up for a free tech consultation. We can show you where you might be vulnerable, inefficient, or overspending. It's a game changer, and it's totally free. Claim yours right now at appliedconnective.com.
At Cedars, we're here to make sure that kids have the safety and stability that every child deserves, where they're protected and where they feel safe. You make this possible. Today, more than ever, we need your support to be here for kids who have nowhere else to call home. Now through May 28th, make a big impact through Give to Lincoln. Give to Cedars now at givetolincoln.com.
Select Plumbing and Utility has been serving Lincoln and the surrounding area for 14 years, and they're not slowing down. Select Plumbing and Utility handles all your plumbing needs, from faucets and water heaters to full renovations, and they can even help with your heating and cooling needs. They're also Lincoln's underground experts, repairing and replacing broken underground water and sewer lines since day one. Contact Select Plumbing and Utility today at 402-560-6197, assuring excellence in every situation, opportunity, and challenge. That's 402-560-6197.
Does someone in your household avoid phone calls because they can't hear clearly, or do they have difficulty speaking on the phone? Nebraska offers a solution. The Nebraska Specialized Telecommunications Equipment Program, or NSTEP, provides financial assistance for specialized devices like amplified phones, captioned telephones, smartphones with Bluetooth pairing to hearing aids, and speech-generating devices. If you're a Nebraska resident with a certified hearing or speech disability, you may qualify. It's not income-based, and once approved, you own the equipment. Learn more or apply at psc.nebraska.gov or call 1-800-526-0017.
This
I'm not on drugs. I'm not drunk.
is Early Break. Weekday mornings from 6 to 8 on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
When you need a place to fix your computer, like you do, Sip, place in Lincoln that can do that is Computer Hardware, Nebraska's Apple store for the past 46 years. Just south of 70th and O in Lincoln, also in Kearney, Hastings, and GI. Go see Trip on the team. They can buy products there and also have your products serviced. Watches, phones, computers, and more. Their team is excellent. They take good care of you. Computer Hardware. Since 1980.
Yeah, and I don't think you face long waits there. I never have.
No.
I never did. I've never have.
Yeah,
I think I've been in
there's
there.
people in the building, but they're quick service. They figure things out.
Yeah, I've never walked in there and was. I've walked into some places and was told this will be about an hour and a half to 2 hours.
That'd be a no for me.
I think that. Well, I can tell you, I've been in there 3 times, and that's never even come close to happening. It might be. This is a 3-minute wait. If you are you all right with that?
They'll fix it.
So there you go. Computer
Experts,
hardware.
Computer Hardware. So we went through Troy Dannon's comments at Big Ten spring meetings in California last segment.
Seems like Heather Denich got to him.
She did
out there in Rancho Palos Verdes.
That sounds right.
Yeah, I think that's right.
Big words. Big city.
Not really.
Like a beautiful resort, by the way. Right? It looks like a gorgeous place they're having these meetings at.
Yes,
like
evidently.
5-star type place.
I think so. Well, what would
the Big Ten is very, $1.37 billion last year. Do what you want.
They're not going to
Pocket
be
change.
in the La Quinta conference room,
which
would be awesome.
I like La Quinta. I do.
I do like La Quinta too.
La Quinta. It's Spanish.
But I'm not envisioning Tony Petiti holding court at the La Quinta.
He's at a Comfort Inn over there. I'll be damned. Okay, but there's some good news from Nebraska. 4-star inside on interior offensive lineman Jordan Agbanoma from Loganville, Georgia, commits to Nebraska yesterday over. He had visits planned to Georgia, Florida, and Texas A&M before committing to Nebraska. Jeep Wade, big get for Jeep Wade.
Jeep Wade did close this down. Now, it should be noted, and there's people in the market that won't note it, but this was started by Donovan Raiola.
They won't. They definitely won't know that.
But Jeep closed it down, and it is a significant development for Jeep Wade and a significant development for Coach Matt Rule, who, by the way, played a large role in this. Rule, according to Chad Simmons, also made a strong impression throughout the process, as you probably would expect maybe as of the head coach. It's sometimes more profound in some cases than others, and I think this is one where it was. There's no way to really pour cold water on this. This is just a great get. He's a top 100 player.
Absolutely.
Oh, he's a top 100. He's the kind of guy we beg for, right?
Yes.
Lineman.
Yep. We do want good offensive and defensive linemen. Yeah, we want both.
Yeah. And so, again, number 83, he's the number 83 prospect in the Rivals industry ranking, top 100 guy. Took multiple visits to Lincoln throughout the process. It's good. It's a good sound. It's not an out of the blue. What the hell's going on here? They just give him a pile of money. No, this was a guy that pondered the program, has been here multiple times to Lincoln, and picked him over Florida, Georgia, Texas A&M, etc. Hello,
it's already in a class that's already pretty good. This is one of your top players now, behind Trey Taylor, of course. Torrey Pittman, if he sticks around, is up high in that class.
They're 15th.
That's good.
They're 15th.
They had a big leap with this commitment yesterday.
Yeah, I think they did. 15th in the national rankings is where they sit. 6th in the Big Ten. All of that's good, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you mentioned Torrey Pittman, Trey Taylor, Jordan Agmanona, Corey Hadley too, out of Georgia. They're hitting Georgia hard. There's 2 or 3 other prospects they're looking at in the state of Georgia.
And guess who loves that? Our own Terrell Farley said, "About time you came and raided my state."
Is that right? Is that what he says?
There's talent all over Georgia. All over Georgia.
He says that?
Oh, yeah.
Georgia. So they got, I mentioned Corey Hadley's a safety. They're also, according to Brian Munson, they're in good standing with his teammate, the Huskers. His name is, he's a 3-star interior lineman named K.D. Jones.
Yes.
K.D. Jones, there was some thought yesterday at one point that K.D. Jones might pop for Nebraska too. That didn't happen. They're also looking at Nebraska, also looking at 4-star offensive tackle Timi Alou from Locust Grove, Georgia, and 4-star safety Kennedy Green from Mableton, Georgia. I mean, this is just sort of amateur hour recruiting analysis by me, but I like going into Georgia because they play football most of the year. The kids down there this time of year put on pads and practice, put on helmets, and get in each other's faces. They do. Jeep Wade was down there last week and he was evaluating football practice year round. I like that. Texas is like that. I think, and I'm going to go out over my skis here, but I hear Sean talk about this all the time. It's going to be tough for Nebraska kids now. This is not 1998 anymore. It's going to be hard to get on a 105-man roster at Nebraska. It's going to be 105 pretty soon. And there's going to be there's not going to be walk-ons. You understand there's no walk-ons now. The walk-on thing's going away. It's basically gone away, but it'll totally go away. They're not going to take a guy because, Milt liked the bar in a little town and knew the dad. That stuff's going. That stuff's gone. So it's interesting.
That was better times, though.
It was for the program. The walk-on program gave Nebraska an edge. It gave them an edge.
So Jordan Agbanoma from Loganville, Georgia, 4-star commitment for Nebraska, interior offensive lineman, big get for the Huskers, big commitment at least for them. When we come back, Rick Heyman's back for Song of the Day, Sip.
All right.
He's next on Early Break in the Ticket.
You're listening to Early Break with Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill Busch. Sponsored by Sandhills Global on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Bauer Underground has been serving local contractors and utility contractors all across the state since 1997. When you see the black and white trucks, you know that the best workers in the business have arrived. Bauer is currently looking for equipment operators, laborers, diesel mechanics, and aerial linemen. Join the brotherhood built on hard work, authentic people, and a pedigree of success. They're offering top-notch benefits, a matching 401k, and a $600 per year clothing allowance. Bauer Underground, a family-friendly company with plenty of room for advancement.
Are you craving the ultimate game day experience? Red Zone Sports Bar and Grill has your front row seat. Dive into delicious wings, juicy burgers, and frosty drinks, all served up with TVs covering every inch of the walls so you'll never miss a play. Stop in for their incredible daily specials like $3 tall boys on Mondays, 5 wings for less than $6 on Wednesdays, and $20 beer buckets on Fridays. Red Zone Sports Bar and Grill right by the Lincoln Airport at 3111 Northwest 12th Street.
If you're looking for a workplace that feels like home, Midwest Bank might just be the place. We're hiring a personal banker in Lincoln who enjoys helping others and being a part of a close-knit team. With great perks and a community-focused mission, you'll feel right at home here. Porque aquí todos son bienvenidos. Apply today at Midwest Bank. Midwest Bank is an equal opportunity employer. Member FDIC.
Graham Tire Company is celebrating 75 years of serving its neighbors throughout the Midwest, and to say thank you, they're giving you a $75 instant rebate on a set of 4 select tires during their Memorial Day tire sale event. You can stack on even more savings with big mail-in rebates on select tires from Goodyear, Cooper, and Hankook. And remember, all tires are on sale right now, making this the perfect time to upgrade before summer driving begins. Hurry in today. Graham Tire, your tire store next door.
When Nebraska businesses win, we all win. And the Nebraska Chamber is helping make that happen. Tackling the tough stuff like job creation, affordable and accessible childcare, and building a stronger workforce. We're stepping up so local businesses can step forward. If you want to see Nebraska keep growing, keep competing, and keep winning, get connected with the Nebraska Chamber of Commerce and Industry. Learn more at nechamber.com.
When you or someone you know has been seriously injured and you find yourself in need of an attorney, call Liberty Law Group. The attorneys at Liberty Law Group will fight for the justice you deserve in court to get the very best possible outcome. Trust the compassionate and hardworking attorneys at Liberty Law Group when you need an attorney in Nebraska or Iowa. Call them today at 877-404-5238. That's 877-404-5238. Or check them out online at libertylawgroup.com.
Put lawn irrigation on automatic. Think Judson Irrigation for worry-free service to Lincoln homeowners and business community. Judson Irrigation will turn on your sprinkler system in the spring, repair or redesign as needed, and turn it off in the fall. For service to orphan sprinklers, remember Judson Irrigation. They'll never forget you.
Call the Judson Irrigation Orphanage 402-420-6277 or judsonirrigation.com.
Start your Sundays off right with Jeff and Nicole Essink on Fitness Fanatics. Jeff and Nicole discuss health and wellness, how to achieve fitness goals, and more through the life of gym owners and gym goers. It's Fitness Fanatics from 9 to 11 a.m. on Sundays on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com.
On the internet.
KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
Concrete Industries has immediate openings for production laborers, operators, and drivers. Earn great pay starting at $21.50 per hour, plus health benefits, 401k, paid time off, and more. Right now, production laborers can earn a $1,500 hiring bonus, and drivers are eligible for a $2,500 hiring bonus. No experience? No problem. Concrete Industries offers on-the-job training and opportunities to grow your career. Start your future today. Visit concreteindustries.com.
When something breaks, you want someone you can trust to fix it right. Empire Repair is now open in Waverly and ready to serve our community with reliable auto repair and maintenance. From routine service to bigger repairs, our team is here to keep you on the road. Stop by Empire Repair in Waverly or call 402-786-2224 to schedule your service today. Empire Repair, proud to serve Waverly.
Hi, Sean Callahan here for Couple Chevrolet, GMC, and Chevrolet. And GMC Truck Month is here. Absolutely huge discounts and 2.9% for 72 months. I also just wanted to share a little bit more about the Couple family. They've been serving the Omaha and Lincoln and surrounding communities for over 50 years with great customer service and small town charm. That's always been our motto, and we absolutely will not be undersold. It truly is confident buying and confident driving. So come on in, meet the team, check us out at Couple or at CoppleCars.com. All deals with approved credit.
Move over, Jake.
I'm moving. Jeez.
Thursdays are reserved for a man with a wider range of music knowledge than Jake could ever dream of.
This is the golden era. You would hear this on any radio station. You know, it wasn't like it is now.
Okay.
You know, you got country, you got R&B, you got pop, you got rap, you got rock. They didn't have that then. You heard everything.
A man who knows a good song when he hears it, just as much as a good diamond when he sees it.
You get a diamond!
Yes, I do get a diamond. I get a diamond, and that makes me happy.
It's time for Rick Heyman's Song of the Day, sponsored by Sartor Heyman Jewelers, on Early Break on 93.7 The Ticket.
Once again, your song of the day from 1972, Sylvia's Mother by Dr. Hook and the Medicine Show. 464-568-51 is bad. 10 is good. Text your rating on Rick Heyman, Sartor Heyman Jewelers song of the day. Now, Dr. Hook is Dennis LeCourrier. Is that his last name?
I have no idea.
He passed away last week at age 76.
Oh.
The R.I.P. song for Rick.
Oh, okay. Well, that's
For Dr. Hook.
Yeah. That sort of rescues me from a jam.
I'd never heard the song before yesterday, and it's from 1972.
I'd heard it many times. I don't know what to do with it, except the man is deceased, so I'm going to give it a 10. I would not do that otherwise. It pushes the limits of being maudlin. I mean, it's a little overly sentimental. I don't know how he could possibly work up that voice like on a concert tour. Like every night you're going to do this?
What does Dr. Hook sound like in most of his songs?
Well, not like he's on the verge of a breakdown.
Right, yeah.
Oh,
I don't know all of it. I've heard of Dr. Hook. I don't know all of his songs.
I know Dr. Hook. That song is not bad. It's a little. Listen, this is all very subjective. You would say I'm not overly sensitive or sentimental, right?
No.
So
neither.
Yeah. So what? So what do you think? I'm thinking.
Well, you went with the 10.
Well, he's
for
the
RIP.
man
I would
died.
guess you're in the 4s.
Yeah, but the man died.
So RIP.
And Dr. Hook had a great run. So let's give him a 10 and just move on. I don't want to be overly critical.
Yeah, I'll go with RIP 10, but it's probably in the 4s for me also.
10.
Like 4-7, but 10.
10.
Connor? 3-2 chorus is too much for me, but he gives it a 10 also for R.I.P.
I'm interested in why Rick chose that.
We are joined now by Rick Heyman, Starter Heyman Jewelers. Rick, good morning. We give 10s for R.I.P. to Dr. Hook, but overall, not our favorite song. But good morning to you, Rick.
Good morning. Yeah, I get it. I didn't hear yours or Connor's.
Well, we both went with 10s for R.I.P.,
Yes.
but I was about a 4-7, and Connor was a 3-2 if there was no R.I.P.
Okay. Well, I get it. So Dr. Hook wasn't really a guy, okay? Dr. Hook was a band. And if you ever see their picture, you see Ray Sawyer, he had the eye patch, so they named themselves Dr. Hook. But Ray and he didn't really sing anything except he sang backups a couple of songs, but the cover of the Rolling Stone, where he sounded like Wolfman Jack. He was talking like that. And, But this guy, Dennis LeCourrier, was the voice. Okay, he was the singer, but Dr. Hook was the name of a band, and so we'll find more about that in a minute. But I want to give you my sympathies on your cottonwood seeds. You call them river birches.
Yeah, they are.
A lot of people around here do. And they get in everything, and we have them out here, and it's terrible. And a lot of people are allergic to those. So hopefully you got that situated. You do probably need a cover. Which is it's a pain. And if I could take a moment, you played REO the other day.
Thank you for
The
doing
wrong
that.
version again.
Well,
Messed up again.
Bill would have hammered you on that, by the way.
It's not really the.
What
And
did he
where is
play?
the coach? By the way, is he okay? Where is he?
Well, coach is here. I just,
Funny you
just
ask.
walked in 30 seconds ago.
Oh, I wanted him to hear this song because I think he would have liked it. Anyway, REO went through a series at that point in time of different lead singers. And Cronin was in and out, and Mike Murphy was the singer of the one that you played.
Mick Cronin was singing with REO. Didn't know that.
Kevin Mick Cronin, yeah.
Well, hey, Coach. What I was going to tell you guys was he wrote that song in Lincoln.
Oh.
Gary Richrath was the lead guitar player for REO. They came to Lincoln all the time.
Mm-hmm.
They were good friends with the Hafleys on 56th and A.
Wait a second. Really?
Yes, he wrote that song at Hafley's house.
Riding the Storm out?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Really? At 56th and A?
Yes, that big house that's right there, back there behind the trees. It used to be the Hafley's house.
That's where they wrote Riding the Storm Out?
Apparently
Yes. Yes. Chuck Hafley is a friend of mine. He's still alive. He's out in California. He made it big. He was a videographer, did everybody. So there's a lot of Lincoln history about REO and that song in particular. So I just thought I'd throw that out there.
God. Wow.
Okay. So really sad. Dennis LeCourrier had a beautiful voice. He really did. And this song is kind of meatloafish. It's Dr. Hook was kind of dramatical, and if that's a word. And the songs were all written by a guy named Shel Silverstein. Shel Silverstein was a cartoonist for Playboy magazine. We're going way back here. And he had these sort of, they were kind of naughty cartoons, but he was a writer. This is a true story. This song actually happened to Shel Silverstein. He was dating a girl named Sylvia. He called her from a phone booth and begged her to let him talk to her, and he wrote a song about it. And it actually happened, and they met the real Sylvia many years later. She came to one of their shows, and it's just a cool thing. And by the way, this was their first hit single out of many. Now, listen, if you listen to yacht rock, you hear Dr. Hook all the time because they had a lot of songs. And they're way more versatile than you think. So I'm sorry you weren't crazy about it. They were a little bit of a novelty band, but they had great songs. And you're going to hear them if you listen to yacht rock at all, which is a term that I don't really like.
Why is that?
Yacht rock. I just think yacht rock pigeonholes a lot of really great music into something that's a little cheesy sounding. It's just great songs, great artists, great musicians. And you like a lot of those songs. We all do.
Right.
Anyway, with that in mind, let's go to Stump the Sippers and the coaches here. So we'll start out with Sip, I guess.
Okay.
By the way, he was 76 when he died.
Oh.
And Ray, the guy with the eye patch, died like eight years ago, I think. The other guy. Okay. So, Sip was Dr. Hook from New Jersey, California, or Mississippi?
Ooh, I'd say New Jersey.
You get a diamond, New Jersey.
Brilliant. Right. I ruled out immediately Mississippi.
All right.
It was down between California and New Jersey.
Okay, Coach.
Bill's here. Bill, I'm here. Go ahead.
Bill is here. He's right.
Okay.
He's doing Bill's thrills as we speak.
Yeah, he doesn't care about this.
Okay, go ahead.
He cares.
Did Dr. Hook have the following top 40 hits? 6, 11, or 5?
6.
CZ, 11.
Okay.
Top 40? Top
11.
Damn.
When you're in love with a beautiful woman, sexy eyes, oh gosh, I'd have to pull up the list, but it just
don't bother.
A lot of hits, and they were underrated. Okay, and number 3, the famous song by Dr. Hook and the Medicine Show is the cover of the Rolling Stone, right?
Right.
Yes.
Right.
Did they ever get their picture on the cover of the Rolling Stone?
I'm going no.
No.
That's for everybody.
No.
We're saying no.
3 CZs, yes, they did in March of 1973. And the headline was...
Go ahead.
The headline was, what's their names get their picture on the cover of the Rolling Stone?
Oh, that's clever.
Yeah.
Clever.
They were clever.
Rick, what's happening right now at Sauter Heyman Jewelers?
Hey, we all know Father's Day is coming up, right? Mom's got their day. Graduates are still going on a little bit. We've got a huge graduation gift guide on our website. Father's Day is coming. Fathers, they want watches. They want a lot of good stuff. We got it all. Remember, if you're a breaker, you get 10% off automatically just by walking in and saying, I'm a breaker. If you're online, put in the word ticket with a capital T, you're going to get an additional 10% off non-sale items. Now, we have a ton of watches. We sold 2 yesterday. 2 Rolex watches, actually, believe it or not.
Day.
So
that's a good day.
Guys, let your sweetheart know and your kids know that a watch would be great, or a bracelet or anything else for that matter. We're here to help you. We have the award-winning shop of all shops in the country where we're actually nationally known. We have the greatest customer service. We have the best selection. Best of Nebraska for decades. And we don't use bots to vote, by the way. You know, on those deals, you got to vote.
Yeah.
We don't use those people over there in Romania, okay?
Real
Just
people.
so you know, ours are legit. We're 121 years old, 4 generations. We'll treat you like family when only the best will do it. Sauter Heyman Jewelers, SauterHeyman.com, Lincoln and Grand Island. Go read our reviews on Google. That's all you got to do. I'll see you guys next week. I can't keep up with all the RIPs. Hopefully, we'll just have a regular song.
RIP.
Rick, always good stuff. Take some time. We'll chat with you next week.
Bye-bye.
Rick Heyman. Song of the day is Sylvia's song by Dr. Hook. When we come back, we'll welcome Bill.
Yeah,
Bill Busch is back.
Yes.
Glad I got to catch the end of song of the day.
Yeah, he's caught it.
Just caught it, yes.
Good job.
Well,
I'll review what I missed here in a second over the break.
We'll do that. Hour 2 is next on Early Break on the Ticket.
You're listening to Early Break with Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill Busch. Sponsored by Sandhills Global on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Constructors is now hiring for all positions with pay starting at 23 and up based on experience. Constructors has immediate job openings for mechanics, bridge builders, operators, and drivers. Start your new career today. Constructors offer great pay, health, dental, and vision, paid time off, paid holidays, and so much more. Join the crew today and be a part of Nebraska's oldest paving company dating back to 1908. For a complete list of openings and to apply online, visit constructorslincoln.com.
When you or someone you know has been seriously injured and you find yourself in need of an attorney, call Liberty Law Group. The attorneys at Liberty Law Group will fight for the justice you deserve in court to get the very best possible outcome. Trust the compassionate and hardworking attorneys at Liberty Law Group when you need an attorney in Nebraska or Iowa. Call them today at 877-404-5238. That's 877-404-5238. Or check them out online at libertylawgroup.com.
Ticket listeners know a dream team when they see one. At Applied Connective, we've been in the game for 20 years and have developed a team of world-class leaders in all things IT. From cybersecurity and Microsoft products to physical security, audio-video, infrastructure, business phone systems, and anything in between. We'll help you leverage technology to become your most secure, efficient, and profitable. Head to our website to check out real reviews and testimonials and sign up for a free tech consultation. We can show you where you might be vulnerable, inefficient, or overspending. It's a game changer, and it's totally free. Claim yours right now at appliedconnective.com.
Hey USA, it's your 250th birthday, and Amigos brings the party. The Yankee Burrito is back, and what's more American than a hot dog? In a crispy tortilla. This summer, the All-American Twist is back too, for just $3.99. There's festive layers of red slushy, white soft serve, and blue slushy, with whipped cream and a cherry on top. Celebrate freedom, flavor, and fun in every bite, with a Yankee Burrito and All-American Twist, only at Amigos. When tacos and quesadillas join forces at Amigos, something seriously delicious happens. Quesadilla tacos. Crispy on the outside, gooey on the inside, folded taco style, and stuffed with bold seasoned flavor. It's like your favorite quesadilla and taco teamed up for the ultimate spring fling. With Tex-Mex, chicken, supreme, or steak, Amigos has a quesadilla taco for everyone. So hurry in. This tasty collab is here for a limited time only. Get the ultimate flavor fusion with quesadilla tacos at Amigos.
Does someone in your household avoid phone calls because they can't hear clearly, or do they have difficulty speaking on the phone? Nebraska offers a solution. The Nebraska Specialized Telecommunications Equipment Program, or NSTEP, provides financial assistance for specialized devices like amplified phones, captioned telephones, smartphones with Bluetooth pairing to hearing aids, and speech-generating devices. If you're a Nebraska resident with a certified hearing or speech disability, you may qualify. It's not income-based, and once approved, you own the equipment. Learn more or apply at psc.nebraska.gov or call 1-800-526-0017.
A membership with John Henry's will fast-track you to front-of-the-line service, seasonal tune-ups, and far fewer unexpected moments. That means no breakdowns, no waiting on a call, and no nonsense. It's consistent care that prevents small issues from turning into big bills. Join the Comfort Club and get VIP treatment 365 days a year with 24-hour priority response, member-only discounts, and peace of mind on your home's most expensive systems. Call John Henry's.
John Henry's Plumbing. Heating and
and electrical.
The end of the school year is drawing near, which means graduation parties are coming soon. Are you prepared for hosting? Führer's Cheese Spread is the dip that brings everyone together to celebrate graduations and the close to a great school year. And it goes well with crackers, meats, soups, and more. How could you consider throwing a party without it? Get to your local grocery store today and load up on Führer's Cheese Spread. No graduation party is complete without it.
This is Jordy Ball for Anderson Ford. For years, Anderson has relied on an exceptional customer experience. But just this once, they're going to rely on a really great pitch.
Right now, lease a 2026 Ford F-150 for $199 per month for 36 months.
Experience better at Anderson Ford.
Stock number 1008721. Previous service loaner. $199 per month. Lease for 36 months with approved credit. 7,500 miles per year. 10650 to assignee. No security deposit required. Tax, title, and license fees extra. Residency restrictions apply. Program subject to change. Must take new retail delivery from Anderson Auto Group by 7626.
Start your Sundays off right with Jeff and Nicole Essink on Fitness Fanatics. Jeff and Nicole discuss health and wellness, how to achieve fitness goals, and more through the life of gym owners and gym goers. It's Fitness Fanatics from 9 to 11 a.m. on Sundays on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Brought to you by Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
Your Lincoln forecast for today, a few showers possible. Otherwise, we'll see partly sunny skies. It'll be breezy with a high near 63. Tonight, showers and thunderstorms likely. The low around 51. And tomorrow, more showers and storms throughout the day. In the afternoon, high near 67. I'm meteorologist Kyle Fletcher from 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Hi, everyone. Kendall Warnock, A1 Automotive in downtown Lincoln. Spring is here. Summer is fast approaching. With weddings, vacations, and weekend getaways on your mind, do not let car issues prevent you from getting where you need to be. Car problems shouldn't be something that you put up with. Let us get you back on the road in comfort and safety. We diagnose all makes and models from Porsches to Hondas, Toyotas, and Chevrolets. We fix a variety of issues with all of them with our talented techs and our experienced staff. A1 Automotive at 11th and L, downtown Lincoln, always honest answers.
Wake up, Lincoln.
I overslept. Damn rooster didn't crow.
It's time for Early Break, sponsored by Pinnacle Bank. Live from Lincoln, America. Here's 93.7 The Ticket's Jake Sorensen.
I'm wrong, but I'm not.
Husker Online, Steve Sipple.
If I were a feral cat.
And longtime college football assistant coach, Bill Busch.
You get one team. Mine's the Houston Oilers. I'm not the Texans, and I'm not the Titans, so I'm out.
This is Early Break.
Welcome back to Hour 2 on a Thursday. Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill Busch on Early Break.
Oh, my God.
Hour 2, sponsored by our friends at Pinnacle Bank. We have a special mortgage loan promo going right now for the Breakers, now through June 30th. When you apply for a mortgage loan or a home refi and close with Chris Lauer, Adam Lenzen, or Marlon Lyon at Pinnacle Bank, you get a golf round at Tatanka in northeast Nebraska. It's a round of golf for 4. Cart rentals and a one-night, 2-room hotel stay at Ohia Casino on the premises, or $250 towards your closing costs. Please call Adam, Chris, or Marlon at 402-436-2462. Pinnacle Bank member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Thanks for those guys getting that done. Now, aren't the feds going to raise some rates? Isn't that coming down?
I hope not.
So maybe
you read that in Wall Street Journal.
So maybe if you got in ahead of time, like we've been telling you, that's
stop messing around.
Pinnacle Bank knew what was going on.
Were the feds going to raise the rates?
I've heard that. I don't know. I've not been really close with the feds lately.
Fed right there.
Right there. With
the name tag.
The name tags. I've got the name. I'm telling you, is there anything worse than a name tag? You got to put and especially this name tag. Write your name and put a name tag on. I don't try to. I just don't wear one. I just don't. It's not like, oh, you're really cool. Everybody knows you. No, they don't. I just think it's just so weird to wear a name tag.
What is today?
Today is Thursday.
Bill's back.
Bill is back.
Bill's back on Thursday.
Yes.
So do we do Radio Tradio tomorrow?
Appreciate that. I won't.
Welcome back.
I'm gonna do everything I can to do the show. I'll be remote because of obviously I'm dealing with some things with the funeral and everything. So, yeah, it was like I said. I just got a quick thing before we move on fastly.
Absolutely.
The friendship of these two has just been incredible. And then the Breakers, all the people reaching out with losing my mom. It's been unreal. So just a huge thank you for everybody. The support has been insane.
Good.
And the people that obviously not act as if, but feel like they know her because we talked about her so much.
Yeah.
So anyway, now I'm through that. There we go.
God bless.
There we go.
We love you very
Bill's
much.
Thrills. Yeah. We doing that?
We're very happy you're here.
We're
very happy.
We're happy to see you back.
It wasn't the same.
I didn't plan on a meltdown. That wasn't on my list. Didn't know that was coming. So
it's okay.
Anyway,
it's all right.
So come back in, but it's a weird time with timing with Memorial Day and stuff. So the funeral, a lot of people have been asking that, and that the funeral's on Tuesday in Creighton at 10:30, and then there'll be an event after that. So if anybody wants to stop in, that would be awesome.
Okay. Thank you, Bill.
This is in Creighton, right, Bill?
In Creighton,
okay.
Yes, at the Lutheran Church in Creighton, and then we'll have an event right there at the community center up where the hotel is at after that. And so, and I'll be back here full time with that after that point.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you for the update. We certainly our thoughts still with the family and you and everybody.
I don't know what happened to my voice there.
Well,
that was
it's
like
emotional.
that was
It's
like
emotional
wow.
times,
You're
man.
fine.
It's fine.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Thank you for coming in.
Yes.
Well, the stool is whole again.
Yeah, it was an odd situation.
We are together.
I was out working on another job when the news came in, so I hadn't been back here. So I had not been in Lincoln. So I went directly on Monday to Creighton from that time. So I had to get back and get some clothes and get organized a little bit late last night and head back up there later today.
A lot going on. Thank you for coming in.
Absolutely.
You and Connor are dressed the same, which freaks me out.
Yeah, we're all black. I mean, the only person not in all black today. So.
Connor has bangs today. So I don't know if
he does.
He has bangs.
Usually it's kind of flopped up, isn't it?
Yeah, now he's kind of pushed down a little bit. So
is that hat hair, Connor, right there? No shower last night or what?
We don't want to know.
Okay.
Hey, look it. There's
that's Blitzkrieg. What do you tell you? Sid?
Excuse me. I'm Blitzkrieg.
That was it. He just drove by.
I'm standing up there getting ready to speak, and this calm voice right behind me. Excuse me. I'm Blitzkrieg. Oh, God, the breakers.
Blitzkrieg.
I tell you one thing. You want to get through a rough day? Have some breakers.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I tell you what, that is the spirit animal is this show, man. They have been incredible.
They can work two ways for me.
I can
They've ruined a few days.
Ruined a few days. And then we've had some attacks.
Yeah, we have, man. But.
Yeah, someone yelled at me like they didn't hire Moore to be the OC. We never said he was going to be the OC. And then they got yelled at. Why are we praising Iowa every day? Like, no, we just thought it was pretty cool. They hired an 87-year-old to whip in there and try to get things right.
We love the breakers.
Yes,
we do.
Oh, man,
we're building breakers left and right.
Are we getting any? Is there anyone new? I wonder if we can get someone new.
We had a caller from Pittsburgh, Kansas the other day. Was that Tuesday or was that Wednesday?
The Gorillas.
He was called for the game show, and he said he was going to build some breakers in Pittsburgh, Kansas.
Oh God,
his name was Drew. I want to say.
I thought I was going to say
awesome.
Drew from Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
So I think
very cool
building breakers there. Yeah. 464-5685. Call or text as always. Before we move on, I want to mention something we mentioned in the first segment, Bill, because you have ties to LSU. Ed Orgeron is going to join Lane Kiffin on staff. The official title, reminder, is this for Ed Orgeron. For the official LSU account says Ed Orgeron is returning to LSU and will serve as the special assistant to recruiting and defense for the Tigers back in Baton Rouge. Eddie O.
It's awesome. So this morning at 5:25, I text him. Awesome news, coach. Fired up for you. He texts me right back. Thank you, Billy. In the defensive staff room, like I never left.
Wow. He was in the defensive staff room that
early.
early.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
He's going back to work.
Yeah, he's going back to work. Yes. That's a pretty good team coming in. You got all of a sudden Kiffin and Coach O come in to recruit. It's pretty good fighting team right there. And obviously the reason of the brilliance of it is having somebody back that's from the state.
Right.
That is the difference. Someone that there is a high relatability.
Very good success there too.
Yes,
had one of the greatest teams, if not the greatest in college football history that he coached.
Yeah.
You're not going to lose many guys from Louisiana.
No, I mean it'd be hard pressed. That's for sure. But just his skill set and recruiting, his skill set as being an incredible defensive line coach, and his energy won't change. But when you have someone come back in for an ex-coach, it's great to have someone that is local, that understands the culture of the area. That is the key to the whole thing. And I mean, can you get a better Cajun than Ed O? I mean, it's as good as you get.
And wouldn't you say that you have to have a head coach who's very comfortable in his skin?
Yes,
and in himself.
Yeah,
because you're bringing in a national championship head coach.
Also, I think it helps quite a bit when I'm not sure. You can Google it, Connor. I think Coach O's about 64. Maybe
I thought he's a little older.
I mean, maybe that's about what I guess.
That's not bad.
But at that time, there's a certain time in your career too where it's like, hey, everybody, just relax.
64.
I'm not here trying to be the next head coach. I've had my moments. I've been an interim head coach at USC. I've been a head coach at Ole Miss. I've been an interim head coach at LSU. I've been a head coach at LSU. So I'm here to do this piece of my life.
Mm-hmm.
So that, and then also, but you do have to have a really strong head coach who's running the show. There's no doubt about that.
And Lane is that.
I mean, they hope Lane's there for a long time.
I don't know what the rules are obviously getting coach. We already talked about this. We're going to have Coach O on the show in June. And I don't know what the rules are now with him now being on staff, but it'd be triple great now to have him
God,
come on.
yes.
So obviously I'll reach out to him, and
Sure.
if he can do it, he will do it.
That'll be great.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Look forward
Better
to
now,
hearing
even.
from Ed Orgeron in June at some point. Now employed again in LSU with Lane Kiffin.
Yeah,
I saw this yesterday from Max Olson of ESPN. The question was this: has the college football transfer portal killed quarterback competitions? Simple question. I mean, there's a complex question, but there's a short question there. And he stressed me because, at Nebraska, you've got TJ Lateef. And I think that he comes back knowing that as of right now, he's likely the number 2 quarterback. If Calandra is going to be the likely starter. And this all comes back, though. Does it come down to the dollars attached to the quarterback position when in the portal, what they get with NIL? Is that why that has killed competitions?
It hasn't killed it.
In college football.
It hasn't killed it. There's just fewer. He points out a bunch of them, but there's a battle at Alabama. I think he pointed out 10. Alabama, there's a battle. Keelan Russell, Austin Mack. Tennessee, there's a battle. Clemson, Arizona State. I know you weren't speaking literally that
not everyone.
Everyone.
But that was the gist of his article was that
there's a lot of truth in it. There's a lot of truth in it because it does kind of kill the. Is there any doubt who's going to start, in Miami next year? Any doubt who's going to start
there's not.
At LSU next year? There's just really not. And then also you can look beyond foolish if all of a sudden you go out and get somebody that is a high dollar,
pay him a lot of money,
a lot of money, and they're not the best. I mean, that's where the story gets interesting at different places. It's like, hang on now, is this guy the best in that situation? Because I don't know when it comes right down to it. Was there ever, I don't know who was all here when Dylan came here. Was there much of a battle? He was pretty much, when he came in, it was kind of like, we're going to roll with the young guy right from the start. I don't even know who was on the team
it was
at that
Dylan.
time. But so the competition
But
wasn't
it wasn't
real
a
high.
competition.
No, it really wasn't. Well, we're going to see what happens. Just going to, hey, listen, we've got an insane amount of money in this. So you can look, if you go to your / back in the day, 1890, and they know what's going on and boosters and stuff. And like they come to you, we got to have this guy. We got to have this guy. Got to have this guy. And then those 3 guys that they had to have, they're on the bench. And then you look like a buffoon.
No, the way it worked with Calandria was what happens is you'll hear a coaching staff sort of intimate there's going to be a competition, but then what happens is it just dissipates and organically Calandria is the starter. That's just everybody knows what's going to happen. Lateef made it sort of a conversation, right? I mean, he was a returning starter, but it was never really a serious. Yeah, they're battling. No, the battle is for number 2 in Nebraska. There's a battle. I'd say there's a serious battle with Daniel Kalen and Lateef for the 2 spot. No, you're paying. I don't know what they're paying Calandria, by the way, but it's a lot, right? And if you have $15 million in your rev share allocation, and you're paying $1 million or $2 million to the quarterback, like you said, it's going to look kind of bad if he can't win the job.
That's why one of the biggest storylines not one of the biggest ones, the one I read a bunch was Michigan. It's like you kept hearing about that Carr came in early, is playing extremely well, but there is the amount of money that is invested in their starting
Bryce Underwood,
their starting quarterback. Can you imagine that if all of a sudden, it appears as if Carr's the better quarterback, it'd be like, wow, did we make a mistake?
Yeah.
It would be one, but that's those has been written about a lot. I've been reading that because I follow obviously Coach Whittingham.
Sure.
So I'm trying to follow that storyline, and Coach Whittingham has handled it, really well. But the pundits writing are like, is this accurate? Because people hear, right? They understand what's going on. Someone goes, this Carr is really, really good. Where's this at?
Yeah, and Underwood was,
and they've got
3 for 9 in the spring game.
Yeah, so
for
again,
22 yards.
So hurt even worse. Yeah, it wasn't like hang on now.
Yeah.
So there's right now there's a lot of pressure on those who invested and on Underwood. There's a lot of pressure on that.
But I get what you're saying. Well, I get what Max Olson's saying. It hasn't, but I don't think it's killed competition.
Hasn't killed it, but it's a major
largely killed it.
It has. For the most part, yes.
And don't you think that's the way to go? If I were a coach, I always think about it in those terms. If I were a head coach, I would go get an experienced quarterback out of the portal, as opposed to starting a freshman. Nebraska did it. True freshmen are really hard to win with.
I mean, it is. You have to be pretty special. I mean, it's really hard. Really hard.
Well, think about what Nebraska did. They put the program on a teenager's back.
They did.
I mean, I wasn't sounding off on it, so I know people. That's what they always say. So where were you when it was happening? I mean, you don't want to pour cold water on it. You don't want to pour cold water on all the excitement. But the bottom line is, okay, take Nebraska out of that equation. If Tennessee is saying we're putting this program on the back of this teenager. It's a lot. As we discovered with Dylan, it's a lot.
Well, it's a lot, and I don't think Jason would mind us saying. Peter, who was in studio, he said it wasn't so much the allot from the plane. The allot was that he was allowed to be the voice of the team, to lead the team out of the tunnel. All those things. So when you add that with it, as far sometimes you want to be like, oh, I'll take on. I got the snaps. I'll do that. But I'd like to be back here doing that and let the others do that. That was something that Jason brought up, which brought on extra attention.
It did.
The storyline was there wasn't a article, I don't think, written. If there was a article written on Nebraska football from the day he committed, like every single day there was an article written about it.
Oh, absolutely.
Every single day there was an article written
some sort
of angle. Dylan's helping recruiting. Dylan's doing this. I mean, it was nauseum how much attention there was.
And it wasn't, it was, so it wasn't just him leading them out of the tunnel. It was a lot of different things, including like Dylan had his own press conference because the press conferences with everybody else would be done. Then you had to wait. You had to wait like I'm not saying an hour sometimes for Dylan. And then Dylan. Now it's Dylan's deal. So yeah, it was. I don't know. I think Nebraska could learn from it. I think a lot of people could learn from it.
Well, they might have round two. Trey Taylor, people think he could be a starting freshman, in 2027.
Maybe. We'll see what that looks like.
Do they bring a quarterback in to play over him? Do they already have the quarterback on the roster?
They could.
That's a big question.
Well, Latif or Kalen, perhaps. I don't know if you're going to do that again. If you're just going to hand that job to a freshman again, I'm saying that I wouldn't do it. That's what I'm saying. I mean, I guess.
Well, I wonder what the conversations are with Trey Taylor about expectations when he gets here. Are you expected to be this day one starter? Or are you okay if you don't start your first year at Nebraska?
Would they have those conversations this early?
What you wish happened, I think that something that changed the trajectory of Nebraska football, which would be, if there's ever a 30 for 30 story, would be talked about. What happens if it was okay to sign the transfer who was here on campus from Ohio State?
Kyle McCord.
Dylan still comes, and he's in a role to learn for a year while you go out with a veteran dude and probably win 8 with him. I mean, I think he led the country in passing. They went to Syracuse and won 9 or 10 games.
Right.
So point being is that if you had if someone would be under that understanding. So I don't know how those conversations go, but if a Trey Taylor would be, I'm still coming there. And if you guys sign a 1-year guy, okay, I can handle that because the trajectory of Nebraska football would have changed immediately. There would have been more wins, and then McCord had been gone, and then Dylan takes it over. He's at 1 more year. He also has a chance to kind of ease himself back into it. So I think that will always be a storyline. Now it's a hypothesis. You have no idea if that was going to be true, but I do feel pretty confident that in first year that McCord would have been ahead of Dylan. I mean, he was a starter at Ohio State.
Yeah.
And so,
so he was pretty good.
And he went to Syracuse.
Really
was good.
He's really good. Yeah. He led the country in passing.
He did. He had a good year. Great year at Syracuse.
So that would have been a big difference on. So one little thing of how that whole thing went down, if it just worked together, could have been something magical, and we'll never know.
Right. Well, the question in that scenario is, would Dylan have come here under those circumstances?
It had to be. You have to work together with it.
Yeah.
But now in hindsight, what would you say? You would have wished you would have got McCord.
And it would have helped. It might have been helpful.
You said we got McCord and then just get somebody else, because right now you're sitting there at year 2. I mean, he had 2 years, and there was, you talk about money spent and money back on investment. It was really bad.
Speaking of money on investment, if that 5-for-5 rule passes, Calandra would be here next year.
Could have 2 years here. Yep.
Yeah. Could have 2 years. Now he would make those conversations are always now to me about, if you're Calandria, oh God, I can come here again and make X amount of money. I mean, at that point, you're a millionaire no matter what.
Yeah, absolutely.
So it's possible that would happen. And I don't know how that. Well, at that point, you'd have Calandria, Trey Taylor, Daniel Kalen, and TJ Lateef. That's a
probably a low chance that they all are here. I'm going to say that somebody's transferring, if not two.
Which you would call an incredible quarterback room in this day and age, right?
If it lasted, but
it would be, and that'd be hard to hold on to that. But there's always going to be. That's the thing. You start going back on storylines. There is crazy things, right? Just go, what if we had this thing? Because if I'm from the storyline was. McCord was here in town and basically was at the.
He was at the Green Gateau.
He was at the Green Gateau.
He's a nice dinner. When he found out, by the way, Dylan's in town.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's at the Green Gateau. Who was he with?
His parents.
Parents.
Parent for sure. His dad. I don't know who else.
Were you at the Gateau?
No, I've just heard the story over and over. He's right over here.
It's just not far away from here.
I ate there.
Nice restaurant.
I've enjoyed it.
It's a good place.
I've heard great
brunch.
things.
It was a brunch. I did.
That's what everybody says.
Yeah, it's a brunch.
It's a brunch spot.
Should we be a brunch show? Is that something we should do?
No, I prefer this.
That's the morning.
But what if we left here sometime? Imagine all three of us just leaving here on Tuesday. You guys want to grab brunch? It's never happened. Not even one time it's never been considered. Where are those three yahoos going? Heading over the Gateau. Gonna have a brunch. Gonna have brunch together and just talk some things. What's going on in their lives? There's nothing. Our lives are. We gather everything through smart ass screenshots. That's how we communicate.
We
with each
scatter
other.
after the show.
We scatter. It's like a grenade went off.
905.
Everyone takes off. There's no follow up. Yeah.
But we have to.
Yeah. With things
That's
going
the way
on.
We
all have different. All three of us have different jobs to start right when the show ends.
Right.
True.
So right when the show ends, it's like, okay, we're on to a different job.
I got bullet duty right away.
Yeah.
But then, I got another job, as you do.
I did like that.
Jake has another job.
Laura said that you mentioned how dogs were named. How was Sugar we named?
I don't know how Bull was.
He claims that he had no part in Bullet's name. He was all Trixie.
I shouldn't say I don't know. Bullet is super fast. Well, he was. I mean, he's still pretty fast, but that's why he's named Bullet, because he's fast.
Like
Those
a bullet.
Dogs can run. Yeah.
We went through a lot. I mean, like a bunch of names, and all of a sudden it's like, let's think back down. Like, hang on, one of the greatest days of our lives was at the Sugar Bowl.
It's a great name.
And then it's like Sugar.
And it just a good name for a dog.
And when it hit, it was over. It wasn't like, I like Sugar, let's keep thinking. No, it was like when you name your dog, when it hits, it'll hit and you'll know to never move on. You'll never go back to a name.
You hope it happens.
You never go back to,
yeah.
Okay, remember Thursday? We said Claude.
Yeah.
Should we just do Thursday, Claude? No, you're not going to do that. It'll hit.
Yeah. You hope it.
Well, my neighbors next door have renamed their dog 3 times.
You can't do that.
That's not good.
It was Walter, then it was Buddy, and then it's back to Walter, and then something else. Like the dog's like, what now?
That's confusing.
What are we doing?
Confusing to the dog.
Confusing to me.
I was part of a rescue. I did it with a rescue dog and tried to change the name, and the dog's name was Tulip. And it was just, I'm like, okay, we have a different name now. And then all of a sudden it was like the dog you call, he just all of a sudden be Tulip, just come running. They go, let's just stick with Tulip.
He knows Tulip, all right?
Name, by the way.
Let's just stick with Tulip.
He knows Tulip. When we come back, Bill's Thrills is next. An early break on the ticket.
You're listening to Early Break with Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill Busch. Sponsored by Pinnacle Bank. On 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
The end of the school year is drawing near, which means graduation parties are coming soon. Are you prepared for hosting? Führer's Cheese Spread is the dip that brings everyone together to celebrate graduations and the close to a great school year. And it goes well with crackers, meats, soups, and more. How could you consider throwing a party without it? Get to your local grocery store today and load up on Führer's Cheese Spread. No graduation party is complete without it.
This is Jordy Ball for Anderson Ford. For years, Anderson has relied on an exceptional customer experience. But just this once, they're going to rely on a really great pitch.
Right now, lease a 2026 Ford F-150 for $199 per month for 36 months.
Experience better at Anderson Ford.
Stock number 1008721. Previous service loaner. $199 per month. Lease for 36 months with approved credit. 7,500 miles per year. 10650 to assignee. No security deposit required. Tax, title, and license fees extra. Residency restrictions apply. Program subject to change. Must take new retail delivery from Anderson Auto Group by 7626.
If you're seeking a career with a growing company, Gaina Trucking and Excavating is hiring and looking for additions to their team. Gaina Trucking has a strong team culture, competitive pay, 401ks, and benefits like health, dental, and vision. Drivers are guaranteed 40 hours per week, even in the winter months, and are home every night. Start your career today at Gaina Trucking and Excavating. Apply today at GainaTrucking.com. Graham Tire Company is celebrating 75 years of serving its neighbors throughout the Midwest, and to say thank you, they're giving you a $75 instant rebate on a set of 4 select tires during their Memorial Day tire sale event. You can stack on even more savings with big mail-in rebates on select tires from Goodyear, Cooper, and Hankook. And remember, all tires are on sale right now, making this the perfect time to upgrade before summer driving begins. Hurry in today. Graham Tire, your tire store next door.
Put lawn irrigation on automatic. Think Judson Irrigation for worry-free service to Lincoln homeowners and business community. Judson Irrigation will turn on your sprinkler system in the spring, repair or redesign as needed, and turn it off in the fall. For service to orphan sprinklers, remember Judson Irrigation. They'll never forget you.
Call the Judson Irrigation Orphanage 402-420-6277 or judsonirrigation.com.
Hi, Sean Callahan here for Coppell Chevrolet, GMC, and Chevrolet. And GMC Truck Month is here. Absolutely huge discounts and 2.9% for 72 months. I also just wanted to share a little bit more about the Coppell family. They've been serving the Omaha and Lincoln and surrounding communities for over 50 years with great customer service and small town charm. That's always been our motto, and we absolutely will not be undersold. It truly is confident buying and confident driving. So come on in, meet the team, check us out at Coppell or at CoppellCars.com. All deals with approved credit.
Unearth the secret to long-lasting tires at Tread's Central Tire Pros, a league apart in commitment, service, and expertise. This isn't just about rubber meeting the road, but trust, safety, and surety converging in perfect harmony. This is where expectations are exceeded every time. Make your appointment today at Tread Central Tire Pros, just south of Cortland on Highway 77, or visit our website to explore our services. Remember, when it comes to tires, choose Tread Central Tire Pros because we tread differently.
Well, I'm an interior designer. A lot of builders don't have designers on staff. I'm included with our Aspen package and can make your home more custom to your taste, your needs, and your wants.
Rachel's our interior designer at Aspen Builders. She's one of the reasons that makes us really good at what we do. I'm Bob Benish, and we absolutely love how Rachel takes care of our clients.
I think the biggest challenge with building is a lot of clients are worried about all the choices. When they come in, they kind of have a deer in the headlights look. I like to ask people at the end, so what did you think? And usually they pause and they say, you know, you really broke it up, kept it simple. We just did one meeting at a time, so I wasn't looking at all the decisions I had to make. I had plenty of time to decide things. You walked me through it all. It made it simple.
Make your dream a reality and call Aspen Builders at 423-6811. Online at aspenbuildersinc.com. Your dream home is waiting at Aspen Builders.
Life happens. Unexpected bills, tough choices. Your car needs repairs, but your child needs new shoes. What do you decide? At Nebraska Children and Families Foundation, they help families before small problems become breaking points. They connect parents to support so they can keep working, so kids stay secure, and so families stay together. Help Lincoln families thrive. Donate to Nebraska Children and Families Foundation through Give to Lincoln.
Select Plumbing and Utility has been serving Lincoln and the surrounding area for 14 years, and they're not slowing down. Select Plumbing and Utility handles all your plumbing needs from faucets and water heaters to full renovations, and they can even help with your heating and cooling needs. They're also Lincoln's underground experts, repairing and replacing broken underground water and sewer lines since day one. Contact Select Plumbing and Utility today at 402-560-6197, assuring excellence in every situation, opportunity, and challenge. That's 402-560-6197.
We're on the air.
Back.
Well, party's starting early today, isn't it?
To more of Early Break on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Are you looking for a new way to put your skills to work?
I am.
For new options in the fintech industry.
Finance.
At Currency, a Sandhills Global company. They have full-time sponsored financial sales.
Sandhills Regional?
Sandhills Global.
Global, Steve.
Operations and other
Global.
fields. 4.5-day work week, attractive benefits package, and opportunities for advancement. Visit gocurrency.com/careers to learn more today.
Carson is the person that's kind of taken our show global. He has. He's been the person.
Has he?
Yeah, he really was.
He's in charge of the expansion.
He's in charge of expansion. And then since that time, we've been expanding to all 50 states.
Carson?
We've got that. Carson helped with that. His finance, because he helps be an advertiser on the show.
That's
help
right.
Build our brand.
All right.
Yeah,
he
so
builds
Carson,
breakers every day.
He builds breakers every day. I heard from Carson, which thank you very much, Carson. And like I said, just a great person to be in charge. And also that he had to hear about Joey having a baby.
He was pissed about
Yeah, he's still not happy about that.
So
Him
he's
and Joey-
friends with Joe.
Friends with Joey, same age.
Yep.
Came in together. Yes.
Early 40s.
Yes. 43. 43, and Joey's going to have a child at age 44.
That is
Yeah.
okay.
Oh, yeah. It's okay. That's it's not okay. It's fine.
He tells me the softball game. I had to learn from you guys in an early break that Joey's and his
Yeah.
wife were having a kid. I wasn't very happy with
Yeah.
Joey.
And he's global. That's the part that gets him the most was that he's like that. Joey's not global, but he is multi-state.
Yeah.
I'll say that to you.
It's pretty impressive
That's
still.
multi-state. When you say, well, you mentioned you have a farm and a ranch in a different state.
Oh,
that's a deal.
Yeah.
That's a big deal when you say that out loud.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's a big deal. What do we got now, Jake?
It is time for a Thursday edition of Bill's Thrills. Let's fire it up here. Here we go.
Some call him the most interesting man in the world.
That is setting up the morel mushroom
Yes.
bonanza.
Oh,
yeah.
is this gonna be bonanza?
Mushrooms grow better with thunder and lightning.
Others call him Coach. But to everyone else, he's Bill.
I want to get one of those military ab stimulators for us to wear during the show. Have you seen? I sent it to you today.
It's time for Bill's Thrills on Early Break.
As always, Bill's Thrills, sponsored by our friends at Dynert Contracting.
Randy!
The king of remodels for your kitchen, bathroom, whole house, and more. Please call or text Randy at 402-417-5204. Dynert Contracting.
This is the time to contact to have him set for when this long holiday weekend is over. And so Randy is good to go. He goes, yeah, I mean, he's up and rolling. He's busy. A lot of things going on. But he said, this is the time to contact him today to try to get your plans for what's going to go on after that. That is a really big deal. Also, Jake, we have a advertiser on the show, the Bauer.
Oh, we do.
Bauer Underground.
Stu and the team.
Yeah, Stu and the team and everyone out there, Chance and Tom and everybody. But those guys are good friends of ours, and the Bauer team has been incredible to me, especially through this loss I've had.
Really?
I wanted to reach out to how important it is to have. We've built such friendships here with Breakers, and the Bauer family has been off the charts for me. So thank you so much for those guys. Okay, today is what, Jake?
Cool Parenting Tips Thursday, Bill, I believe.
This one's kind of hits home a little bit. Just a suggestion, counter with a question. Just a suggestion, counter with a question. I pulled a buffoonery move that I have not ever done before 2-3 weeks ago. And I after when I was done, I've never been so livid with myself. I'm like, that's not me. I don't do that. I kind of made up for it later, but it was an error of all errors. And I think kids should know this. When I'm talking to a friend and we're just talking around and I ask him a question about family and parents. And he has elderly parents. And he tells me a very detailed story about some things his dad's going through. And it's very difficult. So he tells me the whole thing. And I countered back immediately with yeah, my mom's going through this. You don't do that. You counter with a question.
Mm-hmm.
You counter with, okay, so what's your plan? What's your plan for your dad? What is your plan for this? Counter with a question. People always want a response with their own. They have a scenario that matches that.
Yeah.
True.
And you're always better off.
okay.
It's the same thing if you match it with like that. When someone tells you something in great detail, you go with that. Been there, done that. No, we don't. No, I don't need to hear. I don't need to hear been there, done that ever. And you should never say that. Been there, done that.
Yeah.
When someone is telling you something,
No, I
like
got
that, it's
you.
like there's nothing you want to hear worse. So my suggestion to the youth is when someone tells you something, counter with a question. Just a suggestion, counter with a question, because then it tells you that you have some sort of caring. I acted as if I didn't care one word that he said.
Yeah.
And so don't listen to respond like
I
that.
agree with what you're saying. You're being a little hard on yourself, I think.
I kind of rallied out. It was out of character for me. Then I thought about it. I thought, you know what it is? I tell my players all the time, teachable moment. Okay, teachable moment. Made an error on this one.
Yeah.
And then you be able to come back with it. But when you have a chance, when someone's telling you something, you want to be able to, how are you going to handle that? What's your thoughts on this?
Yeah.
I've how's your family handle it? Or whatever it is. You have a reason to just respond with a question. It shows that maybe what you're doing was you were listening to what was being said instead of the counterback. But that doesn't get me angry. But the been there, done that's going to get me. I don't want to hear that for anything you're telling.
Makes sense.
Yeah, I don't want to talk to somebody that just did something great like that. And if I countered back with, been there, done that. Oh, man.
Listen, yeah. I mean, it's listening and you're not. Sometimes people listen just to respond.
Yeah. And
instead of listening just to listen.
Yeah. And if you just respond with a question, then all of a sudden it's like right away, then you have likability. Then you have some sort of
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Do you have anything in the text line?
We have some response here, Bill. 464-5685. Scaper says, this is gold. This generation needs this advice. Ooh, Scaper. Ooh.
Good. Thanks, Scaper. I think in fact everyone does. Because my generation, I just made the air like 3 weeks ago.
Right. I do that. I do what you
and it's so easy.
I feel guilty because I do what you do.
I bet it happens a lot in media. You're sitting there talking to somebody right away. It's like something like that. Man, it's kind of a rough. If that game got over late, I was up right until 3, and then someone's going to respond with, "Yeah, I was up till 3 too."
Right.
Instead of being like, "Hey, how'd you handle that the next day?" So,
don't make it about you.
I have some guilt because I think we do that as soon as we make it about us.
Yeah, it immediately flips back. Anything else, Jake?
We got some response. Too Ripped to Quit says exactly, Bill. 100. Chad in Ponder, Texas. Amen, Bill. You are spot on. Sanderson says it is annoying when you tell someone something going on and they immediately make it about them.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you. That's what I said. When
happens.
I left that, and I was like, "What happened?" I countered back a little bit later and asked more detailed questions. But I like, "What happened to me?" I was like, I just took a long look. I think he
probably gave you some grace.
Yeah, probably did. I'd give him some. I'd give people grace too.
Right.
Except for been there, done that. I'm not giving much grace.
I'm not giving.
Been there, done that.
Yeah.
Been there, done that. Big B says, solid point, Bill. Listen to simply listen.
Yeah,
just like that.
Yeah.
Buffet son. See, preach, Bill. I try and catch myself doing the same thing. I think we're trying to relate, but it's actually a tad bit inconsiderate.
Yeah. Actually, what he did, he just nailed it. Because really, you're trying to do the right things, saying, I can relate to this. I can relate to what's going on with you. Better off with the question first.
There you go.
If you ask a question first, it's one thing. Then you respond with your version of it like that. Then the segue is good.
There you go.
It's all about the segue.
That's it. That's the answer. I mean, ask a question first, then you can relate. Then you can use your own relatable story.
Because you like
relatable. But I like what he said. It's a tad bit inconsiderate. I don't think you were totally inconsiderate.
Except unless it's been there, done that. That's inconsiderate.
Yeah.
Derek Adekar, compassion first. You are correct, Bill. Someone that says this is truly great advice when someone is telling you about something in their life. Don't make it to them. Take interest in what is happening with them,
right?
Not on you.
Look, it gets you it gets back to people would always ask me, like, well, what's the number one trick or not trick, but trait you need to have in recruiting? And I said, the number one thing, I don't care about the facilities you have. Also, I thought it was always, as a recruiting person, likability.
Yeah.
Because if you're likable, then when you text them or call them, they text and they call back. Then you have conversations. You have to have likability.
Yeah.
That's what happens when you have some form of interest in somebody else and you show it. Then you have likability.
Oh, that's critical.
And then if you don't have the likability part, for me, most part, if I know someone like that, then I'm just kind of I want to keep that person at arm's length. I don't even tell them anything that's going on in my life.
Yeah.
I really don't share anything that's going on.
Jeff, the texter says, in a society where everyone is always trying to one up everyone, this advice is refreshing. Thank you.
Hashtag so blessed. Hashtag humble life.
Are we trying to one up everybody? Are we?
What's that?
People do.
I don't think we do.
Oh, well, it's gotten very one up with social media.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I mean,
look at my life. It's incredible.
Yeah, there's a lot.
I'm the best.
That line is good. Look at my life. It's incredible.
I'm the best. You're the worst.
Well, that's what I say all the time. I'm always like, when somebody, I just so you know, when you post this incredible picture or selfie of you, in Aruba, in Aruba, like that, basically like that. There's 90 besides maybe your grandma or somebody else like that. Everybody else is like, whatever.
Nobody cares.
Nobody cares. They don't care. And basically, kind of saying like, my life's a little better than your life. Just
put
so
a
you know.
shirt on.
Yeah. Just so anytime you post, and you've also posted also I'm not home. So if you guys want to come to my house and steal stuff, go ahead, because I'm not here. I'm in Aruba right now.
Hattie says nobody likes the one-upper. Be damned.
Yeah, but damn.
Oh, but damn.
Yeah, but damn. Yeah, you don't like that. If you have the likability part, but you almost have to think through it. Like I said, and I liked it that I had the epic fail.
Yeah.
Because it also reminded me really quick of things.
God, this is a good reminder.
This was good.
I feel kind of guilty because I think I do what you do.
Well, it's a common response. You're not
because the first thing
everyone
that
does
clicks
it.
if you hear something, right away with something with a article, right? Something
Yeah.
comes up, you wouldn't believe who I just had to deal with. I just had to talk to so and so, and somebody probably responds with right away. That's nothing. I dealt with his dad, or that's the first response. Sometime instead of being like
nothing.
That's usually you'll hear that a lot of time. That's nothing.
Oh.
Or someone says, says something like
Gotta
that.
be
Like,
about you.
yeah, it's got to be.
Oh, that's it. Don't make it about you. That's the.
And then generally you get people then you're more likable. Then that kind of starts it off. That like I said, made the air and had that happen.
Bill, the headline one more time, please. Not a response today.
Not that. Just a suggestion. Counter with a question.
Thank you for the reminder.
That is cool parenting tips on Bill's Thrill, sponsored
And also,
by
I don't know
Diner
what happened to my
Contracting.
voice during my meltdown. I'm still,
It's okay.
I'm still
Don't feel
pretty.
bad about that.
I had a complete
Don't
meltdown.
feel bad about that. It is time to play the game. So give us a call right now at 464-568. Have a chance to win a business box of bagels to Bagels and Joe. The record this week
What is it?
is 1-2. You are
Okay,
still
here we
nine.
go.
You are 9
But
games
you were a
above
one-man
500.
show. Look at his face.
He lost Monday, won Tuesday, lost yesterday.
What do we got today for
Today
Thursday?
is Throwback
Famous
Thursday.
Ted's?
No, it's Throwback Thursday. That's Wednesday stuff usually. We're going back to the year 1981. And
Well, this sounds good right away.
there's really not any sports questions. It's music and life questions today.
Okay, 81.
We'll nail this.
We should nail this.
Especially music.
Yes.
If you think you know your 1981
Looking Glass.
life trivia, that was way before 81. It was like 74, wasn't it?
Something like that.
Brandy was
That's 73.
What a
Early,
song.
yeah.
73 or 74.
Tell me the time you've heard that song and turned it off.
Never.
Not one time.
Not one
yesterday.
person would ever
No.
turn that song off.
It's 73 or 74. Look that up if you don't mind, Connor. Brandy
Is there any
by Looking Glass.
You know what my favorite song is, I think? Sister Golden Hair by America.
We like that. We like that song.
Oh,
we
that
like
is-
America on this
That's
studio.
Anyway, Jake, this will do your game show now.
464-568.
Let's
Shut
wait,
Up
802.
Simple starts right now.
We've all been there. You're listening to the radio, and then that rage starts to grow inside of you. It starts to consume you. It gets to a point where you just want to yell, "Shut up, Sipple!" No, sorry. I'm sorry. Well, here's your chance. It's time to shut up, Sipple. Call now to play 464-5685. Shut up, Sipple. Brought to you by Bagels and Joe.
464-5685. Call Dick Down Sip and Bill in trivia. 1981, our Throwback Thursday today. You guys feel pretty good about this, it sounds like.
I'd say yes.
I think we should. I mean, if we're not, it's buffoonery. I mean, you're right in our wheelhouse.
We were
no,
right.
no sports questions today.
That's odd.
I know. I'm sorry. All right, we've got Al. How do you feel about 1981 trivia?
Oh, not too bad.
Not too bad.
Al, okay, we woke you up. Thanks for waking up there. Al, where are you calling from?
I'm driving to Columbus right now.
Oh, wow.
Oh, Sipple's
C-Town, C-Bus. All right.
What's going on there?
Yeah, what's going on there?
I'm going to see my mom.
That's awesome.
I'm a former Discover. So.
Just like you, Sip.
Did you know Marty's in the Hall of Fame?
Yeah, I'm in Marty's class. I was in
Oh,
you know Marty.
wow.
Al
This
knows
just-
Marty.
This just went deep.
Look at Sip.
Yes.
Do we? I don't. Do we hesitate? Do we say last name?
Yeah, you might as well give us that last name.
No, you don't have to.
You don't have to.
You don't have
Please
to.
give it to us.
Johnson.
Al
Oh,
Johnson.
this is Al Johnson.
That's it.
Big tall. You're like 6'4", right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He knows Al.
He knows.
Probably
From now on,
6'5".
we're going to guess height on everyone who calls in.
It's based on the voice.
Based on their voice.
Probably. Are you 6'5" by any chance?
I think it's 6'4", yeah.
Yeah, 6'4".
Oh, him and Athel.
Nailed it.
Him and Derek Athel would have
They
battled
are
it out in
tall.
the low post.
Al, yeah. I mean, yeah. Marty's class. Big, tall, blonde dude, right? Blonde hair back in the day.
Yeah.
Wow.
Where
Nailed
would you, what's a must-eat dining place in Columbus? As you head back, there's a spot.
That's a
Don't
good question.
don't tell me Runza. I mean, I want to, not that Runza's bad. Just give me. Is there any place that we always? If I go back to Columbus, this is where I go.
I really don't know. Mom's house is always where I went.
That's
good
that's all.
spot.
That's the beautiful
What
answer.
about Glurs?
Yeah.
Glurs.
What about Glurs? What would you say about Glurs?
I've been there once.
Oldest bar in
Al.
Nebraska, right?
Yeah, I haven't been there in a while. It seems like it's quiet pretty much now when I go there. So
Yeah,
I
I
don't go there
agree
much
with
anymore.
that.
Stop in when you get there. Get a
Secret
Bloody
spot.
Mary. You'll love it.
Marty's class.
Marty's class. Thank
Al,
you.
first question to you, Bill, Lifeline for SIP for one question. The top-selling book of 1981 was essentially an instruction book on how to solve what handheld puzzle?
Rubik's Cube.
Rubik's Cube.
Brilliant.
Yeah, I had that one.
Okay, we're that was 81.
I still use the term Rubik's Cube a lot. It's like trying to solve Rubik's Cube.
It's not easy.
Not easy.
People do it though.
First question for you guys now, 1-0. Bill's in play.
They do it.
They do.
Who became the first ever female U.S. Supreme Court Justice in 1981?
Oh, I can see her.
Sandra Day O'Connor. Hello.
Brilliant.
That is correct.
Yes.
That means Bill's
Nice.
still in play.
Yes.
1-1 tie. Back
know
to
that?
you. Al.
What was that? What was that? Like,
It's very strange.
tried to
I'm
not.
very awkward as you
Very
know.
awkward. Tried
Yeah.
to fist bump and Steve
It
was
was,
nervous
it was
about
strange.
it.
I'm very
The whole
uncomfortable.
show's weird now.
No,
Yeah,
it's
the
not
whole show's
just
weird.
that. You know I'm awkward. Go ahead.
All right, back to you, Al, for the lead. What group sang the song from 1981, Private Eyes?
Oh, Naked Eyes.
Nope.
All right, we got this.
I don't know it.
I got
Okay.
it.
Naked Eyes saying always something there to remind me.
Okay.
Unless this is some sort of trick question, it's Hall and Oates.
Hall and Oates,
Brilliant.
which means it's 2-1 and Bill is in play. Things
Oh,
look good.
We can't.
Don't give up,
No, we
Al.
can't.
You have a
Yes,
chance.
we can. We've lost these before.
All right.
Al.
From Marty's class. That was the
He's
best.
driving
I
to
was,
Columbus.
You know Marty? I was in his class.
That's amazing.
For the win. What singer sang the song from 1981, The Stroke?
Bill, go ahead. You love that song. I got it. You don't.
It's what can I say?
Do not mess this up because I know it.
I'm gonna write it
He
down.
wore gray sweatpants in concert for some reason. I know it.
Hey, go ahead and say it. I'm gonna write this thing down.
It's Billy Squire.
Had it. Okay.
Brilliant.
Yeah. Stroke. Stroke. Terrible song, but it's hilarious though.
Well, Al, thanks for calling in. Tell Marty hello for us.
Hey,
Al.
Can you build a breaker? Can you see if someone in Columbus is willing to listen to us?
I'll give it a shot.
Thank you, Al.
Thank you. Thank you.
should
Appreciate
have-
that.
Thank
I wonder,
you, Al.
wonder if Marty was
Yeah.
how loud. If you knew Marty was loud in high school,
Was Marty loud in high school?
he had to be right.
Oh,
I don't
come
think
on.
you just
You know,
become loud. I think you're loud all the time.
Yeah.
I think he was pretty loud.
Yeah.
I wonder what Al was.
Well, Bennett's loud now.
Al, I remember Al vividly, actually.
I was way in the corner, and you were talking to them. And Keith Zimmer goes, "These guys are really loud over there." And it was Bennett and Marty talking to Sip. And at the time, we discussed the dinner we're going to go to. Because I asked, I
Which
said,
didn't
"Marty,
happen.
will we go to a place where they bring us our steak knife by itself?"
Yeah.
And he said, "Yes, we
Oh,
will."
yeah.
We were all, "Oh,
Oh,
yeah."
yeah.
It's like that. I gotta get a separate room. We're allowed.
Tiebreaker for you, Bill.
All right, get this.
Daryl Hall was the lead singer of Hall and Oates. How old is he now? Daryl Hall.
82.
Over under 82.
Ooh, okay, let's think about this. I'm going to say a little under 79.
79 on the dot.
Brilliant.
John Oates is 77.
Okay.
Hall and Oates. Boy, do they have some songs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
79.
Yeah.
All this talk about age, always, I'm mystified. So Ed Orgeron is going back to work at age 64. Will he
That's
work
correct.
full days?
What's yeah. He'll be in the early. He'll get his workout in. He'll be rolling
Do you
all.
see what I'm getting at here? He had a nice life.
He did.
What?
Yeah.
So why go back?
Yeah, because that's just what
That's what
coaches
it's-
do.
it's-
Yeah,
he
it's just
does.
kind of what you do. It's like, I don't know. I couldn't do the retirement thing as far as like just home all day. I'd go nuts.
I would too.
Yeah, I would go absolutely nuts. So
I
that-
go nuts on a half day.
But just, I mean, the Twitter stuff. Just please go through it and scroll
Oh, it's
and read
beautiful.
it. It's beautiful.
Ed Orgeron.
There's some of the funniest things.
It's great.
And it's
What
just,
are we talking about?
I mean,
now?
Ed Orgeron going back to
going back,
LSU.
there's so many memes and things.
Oh.
It's absolutely gold. And just think about that. I mean, people said like that. I heard one person write in, just a Twitter guy wrote in and just said, "We right during the off season, you think things couldn't get good." And Ed O is back with Lane Kiffin at LSU.
It's pretty amazing.
I mean, right away, it's like, is there a storyline?
Beautiful.
Yeah, it's huge. And
Yeah.
and then like,
now that you
I
mention
just
it.
hope he's on the sideline during the game. I just hope he's on the sidelines because that will be
Well,
gold.
how would you do that? Would you do that?
I don't know I don't know how they'll handle that.
I don't think I'll be standing next to Lane. I guess he could though.
Might, yeah, I don't know.
I mean, he could.
It's just pure,
You got to kind of watch that.
it's
I
just
think
pure gold is what it is.
it is.
Hour 3 is next on Early Break in the Ticket.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com.
On the internet.
KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket. You're listening to Early Break with Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill Busch. Sponsored by Pinnacle Bank. On 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Lincoln's go-to for fun isn't new. It's a place that's been a staple of the city for years and is only getting better. Matson's Bowling and Billiards always has open bowling available with no long lines, unlike other centers. They have live music almost every weekend and great food at EJ's Bar and Lounge, with seating for 150 people. They have popular meals like the EJ Burger, pizza for the whole family, and famous EJ's Wings. Contact Sarah to book a party for friends, coworkers, or family at Matson's Bowling and Billiards, just south of 48th and Holdridge.
Are you looking for something different for lunch or dinner in Lincoln? Big 8 is now open at 1226 P Street, serving seafood boils and Asian cuisine. Get your hands messy with fresh, flavorful seafood boils, hot, cold, and made to share. Or enjoy classic Chinese and Asian dishes, perfect for lunch, dinner, or a night out with friends and family. Big flavors, generous portions, and a brand new dining experience. Big 8, now open in Lincoln.
Concrete Industries has immediate openings for production laborers, operators, and drivers. Earn great pay starting at $21.50 per hour, plus health benefits, 401k, paid time off, and more. Right now, production laborers can earn a $1,500 hiring bonus, and drivers are eligible for a $2,500 hiring bonus. No experience? No problem. Concrete Industries offers on-the-job training and opportunities to grow your career. Start your future today. Visit concreteindustries.com.
Well, I'm an interior designer. A lot of builders don't have designers on staff. I'm included with our Aspen package and can make your home more custom to your taste, your needs, and your wants.
Rachel's our interior designer at Aspen Builders. She's one of the reasons that makes us really good at what we do. I'm Bob Benish, and we absolutely love how Rachel takes care of our clients.
I think the biggest challenge with building is a lot of clients are worried about all the choices. When they come in, they kind of have a deer in the headlights look. I like to ask people at the end, so what did you think? And usually they pause and they say, you really broke it up, kept it simple. We just did one meeting at a time. So I wasn't looking at all the decisions I had to make. I had plenty of time to decide things. You walked me through it all. It made it simple.
Make your dream a reality and call Aspen Builders at 423-6811. Online at aspenbuildersinc.com. Your dream home is waiting at Aspen Builders.
Bagels and Joe is the best place to start off your mornings, and you can order your breakfast ahead of time on their app. You can't go wrong with one of their great bagel sandwiches or breakfast burritos. Stop by any of their 4 locations in Lincoln and their location in Seward. Bagels and Joe.
Unearth the secret to long-lasting tires at Tread's Central Tire Pros, a league apart in commitment, service, and expertise. This isn't just about rubber meeting the road, but trust, safety, and surety converging in perfect harmony. This is where expectations are exceeded every time. Make your appointment today at Tread Central Tire Pros, just south of Cortland on Highway 77, or visit our website to explore our services. Remember, when it comes to tires, choose Tread Central Tire Pros because we tread differently.
Man, whenever I use a sports book, I feel like I'm just getting robbed blind.
Dude, you've got to delete that app. You need to be using Polymarket.
Polymarket? How are they any different?
Polymarket is a prediction market, not a sports book. You trade against other fans just like you, not the house. That means more money for you and less for those greedy sports books.
For real?
Yep. Sports books take around $9 on a $100 position and then pay out around $500. Polymarket pays out $650 on that same position.
What's the catch?
No catch. Even better, it's available in all 50 states. Polymarket is so confident that you'll never go back, they're giving you $50 free on your first trade.
I'm deleting my sportsbook app. How do I get started?
Download Polymarket now and use promo code HEAT for $50 free for your first trade. Stop letting sportsbooks steal from you. Download Polymarket and use promo code HEAT for $50 free on your first trade. Use promo code HEAT.
Trading not available in all jurisdictions. Check local regulations before trading. Restrictions and eligibility requirements apply.
A single mom of 3 was facing eviction, struggling with a recent separation, health issues, and no job or childcare. She feared losing everything, especially her children. But then she found support in her community made possible by Nebraska Children and Families Foundation. She was connected to support. By the end, her bills were paid, she loved her new job, and hope replaced fear. This is what the Nebraska Children and Families Foundation does. They lift up young people and families so they can find stability, build brighter futures, and power a stronger workforce. Ready to help make more stories like this come true? Support the Nebraska Children and Families Foundation on Gift to Lincoln Day. If you're seeking a career with a growing company, Gaina Trucking and Excavating is hiring and looking for additions to their team. Gaina Trucking has a strong team culture, competitive pay, 401ks, and benefits like health, dental, and vision. Drivers are guaranteed 40 hours per week, even in the winter months, and are home every night. Start your career today at Gaina Trucking and Excavating. Apply today at GainaTrucking.com.
The crack of the bat. Sizzling concessions. Yeah, that's the sound of summer at Haymarket Park. It's been that way for 25 seasons. And in this city, it's not a matter of if you'll catch a game, it's how many.
Safe.
That's because there's always something in play for Salt Dogs fans. From saluting our troops to Friday night fireworks, your local tradition plays on. Let's show summer how Lincoln celebrates 25 seasons. Get your tickets at saltdogs.com.
What does it mean to be rich? Maybe it's less about reaching a magic number and more about discovering the magic in life. I'm Ryan Buck, your Lincoln, Nebraska, Edward Jones financial advisor. Count on me for your financial strategies that can help support a life you love. Because the key to being rich is knowing what counts. Contact me today at 402-483-0377. Again, that's 402-483-0377. And let's find you rich. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Wake up, Lincoln.
Good morning. Good morning. It's great to stay up late.
It's time for Early Break. Sponsored by Nebco and Anderson Ford. Live from Lincoln, America. Here's 93.7 The Ticket's Jake Sorensen.
I like Stone.
Husker Online, Steve Sipple.
And here comes a sandwich from God.
And longtime college football assistant coach, Bill Busch.
Hey, somebody grab me a mocha quick, would you?
This is Early Break.
Welcome back to Hour 3 on a Thursday. Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, Bill Busch on Early Break. Third hour sponsored by our friends at Nebco. Now hiring at Ready Mix Concrete. Apply today at NebcoInc.com. Also, shout out to Anderson Ford at 27th and I-80 and 33rd and Yankee Hill. Pretty good day to test drive a vehicle, I would say.
Worlds collide. Think about that. Worlds collide. What do trucks drive on? Concrete. Yeah, how about that?
You can't test drive without Nebco.
You can't test drive anything without Nebco.
Nope.
It all comes together.
It does.
Also, thank you so much. Mike Anderson reached out. We have photos of Mike Anderson and his parents and my parents at an Orange Bowl.
Whoa.
Like 91 Orange Bowl. Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So that was very cool. So it was very nice of
The
Mike to reach out.
91 orange.
I think it was the 91, I believe.
Were you wearing? What were you wearing?
I don't know. I don't know if I'm in the picture. I don't know what I was.
His parents were in the picture.
I think I had pants on, and I was wearing pants.
He was clothed.
I was clothed.
Awkward. What I was getting at,
awkward
of course,
again.
Yeah.
What I was getting at, of course, that was right in that period where you bought your own clothes, wasn't it? Like bought your own coaching gear.
Yeah. Well, no. This time I was employed. So
were you employed?
Yes. So I was getting gear from the
Okay.
Huskers. Yes. I wouldn't have to purchase my own. Like that.
Was that
And the
neat?
one sweatshirt I had like that, Milt Tenneper, because looks like a cheerleading sweatshirt. He did.
Why'd you wear that?
I tried to find something that act like I knew I looked like. It's just not look like.
Did you keep wearing that sweatshirt? After
That was the last day.
No,
That's the last day.
No,
Yeah, that's the
that
last.
it looks like a cheerleading
It did.
sweatshirt.
Yeah.
You have to be careful with that because you were young.
Yeah.
With hair and
Hair, yes.
you would have looked like a male cheerleader.
Hey, I looked like Troy Donahue.
Not that you didn't look like a coach, but I mean, you're a good-looking dude.
Hey, where's the guy who's supposed to be sitting in the defense? He's over there with the cheerleaders.
He's changed his role based on his attire only.
Look like a cheerleader uniform.
Milt sent me over there.
Oh, God, Milty.
Milt.
Yeah.
464-5685. Call or text as always. We got a big day, Lincoln, Nebraska, 8 p.m. tonight. Bowling Stadium.
Bill needs to hear what you're doing.
Yeah.
I'll be at the game tonight.
But
Thank
as
you.
what?
And media.
A roving reporter.
Are you got in as media?
Yeah, me and
doing it.
Nick Wyman and DP are going to be media tonight and tomorrow for the softball series.
That is
in Lincoln.
incredible. So walk us through that. Now, I didn't get a
You
chance.
bet.
I know Rhonda was on. I didn't get a chance to hear.
Sure.
I know it went great. So I brutal that I missed that interview. But talk us through what your role is going to be in this, Jake.
Well, the media is assigned an area in right field. That doesn't mean you can't roll. You can't
is
roam
that
around.
right?
Yeah.
So you have a big lanyard, all access.
I have the lanyards is.
we'll show
it's
it
in my.
next.
I'll get it. Yeah,
Yeah, get it
from my
out.
desk. It's at my desk. But I have the lanyard. It says Jake Sorensen, the ticket for regional, super regional coverage of softball.
Do you have to check in with Keith Mann when you get there?
I don't know if Keith's going to be
Mann,
there for
Keith
this.
Mann, please chime in.
I don't think Keith will be there.
Paige is the SID who's
Yes.
been very kind to helping us get Rhonda on the show the last 2 weeks. And she did, by the way, Bill, so if they make it to the World Series, she'll be back with us next week.
She
Rhonda
said it
will be.
on air.
Yeah, she promised us she'll
Thank
be back
you.
again.
Yeah, on
Next-
air.
Well,
Now, wait a second. You said left field is where?
Right field.
Right field. I
Right-
think you said right field.
Right field is where the media has like a tent set up because the press box is too small to
Right.
host everybody. So there's a tent in right field. I will not be in the tent the whole time. I'll be roaming around the area.
There's a tent.
Let me ask you this: will Sandhills Global enlarge the press box if we get to the World Series? Carson, can you speak on that? We'd like to have a currency press box to enlarge the press box for the. This is going to happen again. That Nebraska is going to be in regionals and super regionals. It's time that we need to enlarge that press box.
Bill, the way I understand it, I don't think press sits in the box. I don't think there's any media in the box.
But if we expand it,
then there could be.
There could be. We need
Yeah.
some expansion.
I
Thank
wonder-
you. Carson will
Think
do that.
bigger. Think bigger. Right?
Yes.
I wonder about that if they would do that.
Will you be asking fans questions?
I'm thinking about that. I think I will try to seek out the fan. We want to make this kind of a fun coverage.
Jake
where-
roaming Jake
Why?
roaming
Why?
through the outfield, asking random fans
About what?
well, just about the thoughts from the team. And
Do you think we'll bunt here?
No, it never
Yeah.
works.
Yeah.
I've always believed when I got assigned by a sports editor, hey, you're going to do the fan story. I'm like, okay, what? Why? Why?
The human interest story. You don't
No,
like that.
why?
We know that.
Well, you know what you're going to
You
have.
don't need to talk to fans.
You know what you're going to have.
It's not interesting.
You know what
Okay.
you know what's gonna-
Do
There's
something.
something
do a
to that.
pregame thing with
This
them.
one might be interesting because there's a good chance you'll be talking to a lot of season ticket holders out in the outfield.
What if I got Carson Schott? He'll be at the game. I can get Carson Schott on a video before the game.
Okay.
He'll be
that's
there.
good.
He goes to all the softball games. I can find Carson, seek him out.
Not everybody's Carson Schott.
I could seek out Dee from Furious Cheese Bread
Yes.
again.
Yeah.
You know, advertise her friends of the show. Give them a shout out. Give her thoughts on the game. What she's going
Where's
to see.
Jake going? He's going to find D.
To give her a shout out.
Give her a
Where's
shout
Dee
out. 'Cause
Fuhrer?
She has cheese
She's
spread.
a season ticket
She's
holder.
carrying cheese spread.
This doesn't sound like a lot of.
Well, I
news
did
to me.
talk to Paige, the SID. She's going to allow us to have players after the game. Immediately after
There
the
you
game to
go.
do some
Now
interviews.
you're talking. Yeah.
But you got to make it worthwhile when the game's going on, though, too. It's not just the aftermath. Like you tweet out during the games of
True.
football and then
I
get
don't
the
go interview
interviews
fans in the
afterwards.
stands though.
You don't do that in the press box.
I would love
Different.
to see all of a sudden we're playing Ohio State and Sipple is meandering through the stands talking.
Give me a thought of the game.
Talking. What do you guys think right now? This third down call coming up here. That would be
This
gold.
could get major clicks for you, a major
No, it
reading.
wouldn't. It would not. Jake, it would not.
If I could,
Tony from North Platte was
No.
was upset on
Yeah.
third down at the play call. What the hell happened out there?
It would not be at major clicks. It'd be.
I think it'd be great.
Now,
People
what's
like
your,
the voice of the crowd.
what's the plan, Jake?
Yeah.
Voice.
They like the voice of the crowd
God.
stuff. That stuff hits.
It's human interest.
It
Steve.
is.
People like the voice.
That's the
I'm
readers
telling you
what
right
they
now,
want.
Jake Sorensen just roaming through the outfield, talking to random fans from Geneva.
For what?
For what? Do you think we should bunt here?
How far did you travel for this game
Oh,
tonight?
I'm from Geneva. Look it up.
Yeah. Hey, breakers, please text in. Please text.
What do you
in.
want for coverage
Yeah,
tonight?
for coverage. You want him?
Give me a late night. Game gets over at
Wandering
10
around,
o'clock. I'll be here
sticking
for the morning.
microphone in people's face.
Oh, please tell me you have a microphone.
We
And I
do
wish-
have a mic.
And I want you to
yeah.
have the old school cassette tape, like with the little.
I wish
horn.
we had that.
And it's about right here. You have to press the play button and then the little microphone to get the information.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Jake, it'll be fun.
I'll have
Wear a
reports for
coat,
you.
though. Wear a
I'll
coat.
be this. I'll
Yeah,
have
wear a
more
coat.
than this.
What is the weather situation?
It's not nice. It's
Not
going to be
pretty.
chilly. Official update as of right now for this evening. The high today is 65 at 8 p.m. First pitch. Looked at a temperature of 60 degrees. by the end of the game, you're looking at not bad, still 57, so
Not bad.
holding steady.
Not bad.
What's the wind like? Is the question. The wind is going to be 12 miles per hour or so, gust to 20.
Okay, that's real.
That's
now.
real.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's we're talking wind chill now.
Yep.
So wind chill now we're going to be in the high 40s. It sounds like to me.
Small chance of rain at the very end of the game. Unlikely. Should be a pretty, just coldish game tonight.
Recounting what Rhonda said, Bill, she's not worried. They scored 7 runs in 3
Total.
games.
Yeah, the bats were things weren't humming.
She was not worried about it. She wasn't going to. The way she put it was, we're not going to pick that scab. It just happens sometimes. Didn't she kind of have the attitude of we'll pull out of that?
She does. Yeah.
Well, just look.
They said we averaged seven runs a game with these
during the season.
Well, look what happened at Nebraska baseball at Ohio State.
Correct.
And they come back and win like 8 in a row.
They won 7
and
straight.
They're scoring 14, 16 runs.
That's
and
a big
they
run.
couldn't score there for a while.
Yep.
There's some things things don't go your way or whatever. I'm with Ron on that. There's things you have to address. It'd be like, okay, you went 0 for whatever. You didn't bat well in this series at all. And then they go back and watch it, and the person's doing something completely uncharacteristic of what they've ever done.
Right.
Their method or they changed their warm, whatever, something weird that you address that.
Right.
Hey, no, get back to exactly how we warm or what we do. Other than that, you don't say anything. It's not.
Don't dwell on it, right?
I mean, imagine in the middle of the game if some guy, one of your better shooters, is like missed a couple of shots over there. You call him in, like, hey, listen, just keep elbow, a little
tight elbow.
tight elbow.
The form looks off tonight.
Yeah, form looks off. Hey, Chris, follow through. No, just let him shoot.
No.
Just let him shoot.
Who was the referee that we had on?
Kip Kissinger.
Yeah,
Oh, man,
keep a tight elbow.
tight
Kip
elbow.
Kissinger.
Yeah, All-American.
Okay, so
Westland.
Ruby Malin is
Yes,
the big
that's
deal.
the star for Oklahoma State from Omaha. Scott went to Washington first, then to Oklahoma State.
I believe that she would throw every game for them if they play 3.
She has so far.
Yeah.
Ruby
Ruby Malin.
She goes the distance too. 7 innings.
What is the lineup for Nebraska?
Well, it'd be
Pitching.
Jordy, or I don't know if that's a bit. I should see if that's been announced yet. Jordy Fromm I think she'll pitch tonight. That was my guess.
I would be my guess, but I don't know that.
Abby
for sure.
Barmore has
Yeah,
a regional breakdown right here. One
Okay.
second.
So I don't know that. So I was wondering. Everyone assumes that, but I thought I would ask the question because obviously we have more than one pitcher.
Absolutely. Alexis Jensen has been phenomenal.
It's been phenomenal.
She was great against Grand Canyon when they closed things out on Sunday
so
with the 1-0
not an
win.
obscure question.
No, it is not.
With the abilities that
well,
we have.
let's go back to the regional. They did pitch Alexis Jensen game 1 against South Dakota. Jordy Fromm was game 2, which is incredible that game. And Alexis was great against Grand Canyon in game 3. So they could stick with that philosophy again.
Breakers weigh in. Does anybody know? Would they go Alexis Jensen here tonight? We should know.
They did against South Dakota.
This is not. We don't portray ourselves as softball experts on this.
Well, no one would know this answer. That's the only one person. That's Rhonda.
Yeah.
The only person that would be able to say, and I would imagine if she was sitting there, she'd be like, "Well, it is a discussion, and this is what we came up with." I guarantee there's been a discussion.
I'm on the hunt right now. Okay.
Any breakers texting?
This is from a guy that covers SoftballAmerica.com. Jason Rea says we will see Jordy Fromm versus Ruby Malin in this. Game 2. I think it says the pitching matchup is up in the air though for game 1. Maybe
we do know what we're talking about. Yeah.
As of a half hour ago.
Yeah.
The guy that covers for SoftballAmerica.com says it's still up in the air. Who's pitching tonight for Nebraska?
Softball America.
You nailed that. I got to give you credit.
Well, I try to study some stuff.
That to me is sort of interesting. And now that you think about it, I wouldn't announce it. Who you're gonna. If you had 2 pitchers like that, Jordy Fromm and Alexis Jensen, if you didn't have to announce it, I probably wouldn't.
Right? And then also there would be like myself if whoever runs out there, either one, I wouldn't be going. Sounds good. Sounds good.
I feel good about both of them.
I wouldn't be like, whoa, what's going on here? What's going on here? No.
8:00 late start.
Yes, Rhonda believes there's the latest game ever played at
ESPN
Bowling Stadium
2.
Yeah.
Which is great.
Regular TV for you. You don't have to search out ESPN Plus tonight.
Okay, I'm watching.
You should be. By the way, we do have some advice, some feedback from texters on the text line. This is for you and your football coverage.
Oh, boy.
Okay.
John says, Sips should wear a fedora with the card that says press with the hat
that'd
band.
be sweet.
I wish you should. You should wear the fedora.
I would love to see you go and just That's something I would consider doing. If the ticket wants me, I'll walk the stands and just talk to people, just random break.
This is not a bad idea.
Be careful what you talk about. You could be doing it.
Someone says they want coverage on the best concession stand food of the game tonight. I saw an incredible bit from John Fanta. He's covering. He was doing a baseball game.
John
MLB.
Fanta.
It was Marlins.
It's a great name.
Marlins against the Rays.
Okay.
And they were like battling which has the better Cuban sandwich.
Oh.
It was a fascinating. I'll show it to you. It was really well done.
Okay.
He ate them live at the stadium, and that was a fun watch.
Okay.
It's hard to make food eating like interesting. That was pretty well done though.
Cuban sandwich.
But I'm not comparing,
that is?
these different ones.
I will say this:
Bacon,
when you saw me,
Florida.
Jake saw me walk by with my food out of the Houston as I
I
departed.
saw.
All of a sudden, there's Bill departing.
I was on the phone, so I couldn't say anything.
It was incredible. I mean, it was a $28 cheeseburger.
Where are you
and
departing
fries.
in Houston?
In the arena,
The Toyota Center.
Toyota Center. And I had a coupon for $25, so I'm like, okay, I'll get this. Going to cost. And the lady was great. She goes, "It's good. Just keep it."
It was a $28 what?
$28 bacon cheeseburger and fries.
It was $28.
But it was amazing. I will say that.
Take it back to the hotel?
I did. Went back to the hotel.
That's nice.
Jackson wants a live 7-7-7 challenge at 7 hot dogs, 7 beers, and 7 innings of softball. I'm not doing that. I cannot abuse the press pass here. That's abusing
Was
it.
that abusing?
Yes.
Now,
I'm drunk at the game with 7 hot dogs in my system,
That's
too.
not great. No.
Jake,
No.
I'm just going to say right now, too, I don't think you can be walking around with
No,
a beer
not going
with
to.
press with a giant lanyard on
That's,
press.
that's why Brad says,
Yeah.
if I find Jake, I'll buy him a beer. I said, I don't think I can
No,
tonight.
you can't. No can do on that one.
I
Probably
think I'm
not
out
a
on
great-
beers
I know when
tonight.
I was going, when I did media with Steve and
That was
OKC,
fun, by the way.
we did. We went to press conferences
Yeah.
and sat together.
did.
And just
Ask questions.
It's a beautiful sight, too.
And so I'd ask,
Or you would suggest what I should ask. It was good.
I give him a couple. Hey, think about this. Think about this. And but anyway, I didn't ever think about. I might grab a cold beer on the way in. I never thought.
Bill's on press row with a beer.
Or in the media room.
Or me asking,
Cracks it open.
me asking Steve as we go into the press room with that. Hey, I come in with 3 beers. You, me, and
You
Sean.
want one?
Hey, I got you guys one. It's like, no, not doing that.
No, you don't see that.
I didn't. I felt I was respectful to the game because I'm like, I'm not a media person. Don't act up. Don't act.
You were very good.
I just kind of sat there and listened. And
Oh, no, you're good to sit by
Yeah.
because you see things. I was sort of embarrassed. Like, Bill sees things that I don't.
It was good to,
He was a coach.
It's good to have him there.
I was going to ask a question if we won. I had a question written up
For Fred?
For Fred. Can't remember exactly what it was, but I go, if this comes out, this was like when the game was about tied with 2 3 minutes to go
Against
I
Iowa.
go, we win this game. I go, I'm going to ask a question because you can ask questions at a time because everyone's pretty. When you lose, not the time for me to all of a sudden. No, not a non-media guy. No, but I was alarmed at how many people that weren't there. I mean, there was it was me.
They go to the locker room.
Yeah, me. I was fake media, and then you guys, and then Robin.
Uh-huh.
That about wrapped it up, and
Yeah.
that was it.
It was kind of weird. A lot of the locker room's open in the NCAA tournament. So a lot of people go to the locker room, which is strange to me because the head coach is addressing important stuff at the podium. So
And the ones and the players. Oh, look at that! The champagne of beers.
What is that? What are you looking at?
Miller High Life
truck.
I'm showing it on the video feed.
Yeah,
Look at that.
I'm telling you that right. If I was driving that truck every day, your day's good.
I think so.
I am the champagne of beers.
Yeah,
Look at me.
It's right up there with the guy who used to change the records in the jukebox when he traveled around in the 60s and 70s.
The difference between them, though, is here's the deal on that. Okay,
Tell us, Steve.
The guy that delivered the records, his job became obsolete. That job will not become obsolete.
It's not.
There's always going to be a champagne. There's
You
always going
can't
to be
AI beer, right?
No.
You can't do that.
No.
That's true. That
How would you do that?
No.
That'd be
but
terrifying.
there is some nostalgia and magic about a job that did disappear. That
Sure.
you did.
Sure.
That there's 100%. Sometimes it's like, you know what? We used to do this at a much higher level. Now we just kind of do it at this level. There's no level of changing. There's no one driving around today changing out 45s in a jukebox.
Sadly.
No, it ended. But like I've always thought, that was one job I thought I wouldn't mind having as a liquor salesman because liquor's not going away.
No. You want to see the liquor going up? Just watch the mayhem that goes on at convenience stores and the little bottles of liquor. The little ones.
Shooters?
Oh man. They're going out in the handfuls. Just whip in
yeah.
there sometime about like 4:30 in the afternoon to get yourself a Diet Coke or a late coffee or something.
10:30 a.m.
Yeah, it happens all day.
Yeah.
It's like I'll see something like that. Yeah,
they'll be standing and they'll move. Oh, you got 6 shooters.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll be damned.
I'll be damned. Yeah. or you see I was at a couple of them.
What are you doing today?
You could go through them with your hand to pick out what you wanted as they're rifling through it. Then they have the names. Okay, from this bin you can get 3 for $10.
Oh yeah.
Or you get this and
the discounts.
Yeah, God.
Anyway, liquor's not going away. That would have been a good job. In fact, if there's any liquor jobs out there,
we'd like to at least look at them.
464-5685.
Me and Steve could maybe get at least partly on the weekends. We could do it.
We could help.
Imagine just I'll run the dolly. I'll be the guy. I'll run the dolly, bringing cases of beer into play.
We just got a text from Rudy.
Rudy.
He says, I am one of those Fireball buyers at the gas station.
Rudy? Your mom does not want to hear that.
Rudy, Nebraska Wesleyan baseball.
Rudy.
Husker softball, 8 p.m. tonight, ESPN2 against Oklahoma State. I will be there, and we'll have coverage for that.
Jake's going to
and a recap tomorrow. Yeah. When we come back, we got a crazy stat in the NHL next on Early Break on Tickets.
You're listening to Early Break with Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill Busch. Sponsored by Nepco and Anderson Ford on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Welcome summer with Red, White, and Barbecue. Hog Wild will be open this Memorial Day from 11 a.m. until 8 p.m., serving up our award-winning barbecue. Pick up a slab of slow-smoked ribs or a family pack loaded with your favorite choice of meats and sides, complete with buns and our famous barbecue sauce. Enjoy the holiday with family and friends and let Hog Wild do the cooking. Order online at gohogwild.com. Hog Wild Pit Barbecue, 3210 Cornhusker Highway in Lincoln.
But don't be late, we close at 8. Are you looking for something different for lunch or dinner in Lincoln? Big 8 is now open at 1226 P Street, serving seafood boils and Asian cuisine. Get your hands messy with fresh, flavorful seafood boils, hot, bold, and made to share. Or enjoy classic Chinese and Asian dishes, perfect for lunch, dinner, or a night out with friends and family. Big flavors, generous portions, and a brand new dining experience. Big 8, now open in Lincoln. Lincoln is full of great golf courses in a state that is getting national recognition for exceptional golf. Friend Country Club is worth the drive, just 40 minutes from Lincoln and home to one of the state's most respected 9-hole courses. Enjoy their restaurant with popular items like a 14-ounce ribeye, 10-ounce sirloin, or chicken fried steak. Open Thursday through Saturday from 5:30 to 10 p.m. Expand your horizons with a trip to Friend Country Club, just 40 minutes southwest of Lincoln. It's worth a visit. Where there's smoke, there's flavor, and there's plenty of it at the Smokehouse at Super Savor and Russ's Market. Award-winning old world recipes made in Lincoln since 1984 with many flavors of smoked sausage and brats to choose from. The Smokehouse has something special for every season: brats and sausages for the grill, beef sticks and beef jerky for snacking, and smoked salmon, smoked turkey, or smoked hams for your holiday feast. Stop by the Smokehouse at Super Savor and Russ's Market today to fulfill your search for real flavor.
When something breaks, you want someone you can trust to fix it right. Empire Repair is now open in Waverly and ready to serve our community with reliable auto repair and maintenance. From routine service to bigger repairs, our team is here to keep you on the road. Stop by Empire Repair in Waverly or call 402-786-2224 to schedule your service today. Empire Repair, proud to serve Waverly.
If you're seeking a career with a growing company, Gaina Trucking and Excavating is hiring and looking for additions to their team. Gaina Trucking has a strong team culture, competitive pay, 401ks, and benefits like health, dental, and vision. Drivers are guaranteed 40 hours per week, even in the winter months, and are home every night. Start your career today at Gaina Trucking and Excavating. Apply today at GainaTrucking.com.
This is Jordy Ball for Anderson Ford. For years, Anderson has relied on an exceptional customer experience. But just this once, they're going to rely on a really great pitch.
Right now, lease a 2026 Ford F-150 for $199 per month for 36 months.
Experience better at Anderson Ford.
Stock number 1008721. Previous service loaner. $199 per month. Lease for 36 months with approved credit. 7,500 miles per year. 10650 to assignee. No security deposit required. Tax, title, and license fees extra. Residency restrictions apply. Program subject to change. Must take new retail delivery from Anderson Auto Group by 7626.
If you're looking for a workplace that feels like home, Midwest Bank might just be the place.
We're hiring a personal banker in Lincoln who enjoys helping others and being a part of a close-knit team. With great perks and a community-focused mission, you'll feel right at home here. Porque aquí todos son bienvenidos. Apply today at Midwest Bank. Midwest Bank is an equal opportunity employer. Member FDIC.
Empower a child today with the Teammates Mentoring Program by building a relationship based on strengths and chart a brighter future 1 week at a time. Find out how you can be a mentor by visiting LincolnTeammates.org. Become what you needed as a kid by joining the Teammates Mentoring Program today.
Nebco is hiring CDL drivers for Ready Mixed Concrete in Lincoln and Palmyra. Ready Mixed offers great pay, medical and retirement benefits, paid time off, and they cover the cost of CDL training. Apply with Ready Mixed Concrete today to be eligible for a $2,500 hiring bonus. From Nebco's beginning in 1908, it's the employees that have formed the company's solid foundation. Start your career today with Ready Mixed Concrete. Visit nebcoinc.com. That's NEBCOINC.com.
Don't ignore changes in your skin. Get them checked. May is Skin Cancer Awareness Month, and early detection could save your life. If you've noticed a new spot, a changing mole, or anything that doesn't look quite right, now is the time to act, not later. As you head into summer, protect your skin and stay proactive about your health. At Advanced Medical Imaging, they're here to support your care with advanced technology and a team you can trust, because catching something early can make all the difference. Advanced Medical Imaging, your partner in proactive health.
Hi, Sean Callahan here for Coppell Chevrolet, GMC, and Chevrolet. And GMC Truck Month is here. Absolutely huge discounts and 2.9% for 72 months. I also just wanted to share a little bit more about the Coppell family. They've been serving the Omaha and Lincoln and surrounding communities for over 50 years with great customer service and small town charm. That's always been our motto, and we absolutely will not be undersold. It truly is confident buying and confident driving. So come on in, meet the team, check us out at Coppell or at CoppellCars.com. All deals with approved credit.
We're on the air. Well, party's starting early today, isn't it?
To more of Early Break on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right. Reminder, a week from today is Give to Lincoln Day. We will be at Cedars in the morning on the front porch.
Thank you.
That's a fun place to be.
Well, we need to start planning ahead, Jake, for the drive-by.
Yes. They have a beautiful new gym we will show off at times during the broadcast, but it's all about that patio, the porch in the front. People drive by, they honk, they drop off, they throw cash out the window. It's a beautiful time.
It's really the only time that we're like one with the fans outside.
Agreed.
We do some live remotes. Well, and even the one down at OKC, we were live, but we didn't have just
We
people.
were one with the fans.
But we didn't have people just that could randomly drive by and honk
And drop off money.
and drop off money. And if somebody could get some sort of what's the Wiener Schlinger?
Yes.
Maybe they could shoot money out of that.
That'd
at
be
us.
cool.
That'd be cool.
They could wrap the money in cellophane like a hot dog is housed.
Yes.
And just shoot it out of there.
If that'd be, who could be the most creative way to give to Lincoln?
Now we'll be on the patio, and what we're talking about is the porch. They drive by on Pioneers.
Yes. But 66th and Pioneers is about what you'd right by Holmes Golf Course, just the south.
Pioneers. That's your
We hope
guys'
to
side
see
of
you
it.
guys.
And that is where you saw Andrew Newton, who had advertised in the show for 7 years. And he said, "What do you do here?"
That's
And
Andrew.
And his shirt said what?
It said Newton's Lawn Care on it.
And you asked him what he does here.
What's
at
your
Cedar.
role?
He's like, "Well, I've been down to the station a lot of times. I'm Andrew Newton. I've been advertising for 7
I've been
years.
in Bill's garage.
I've been in Bill's garage. You've talked about me 100 times.
Calisthenics.
And then also I have this quarter zip on right here that says Newton's Lawn Care.
was your
And you
best
asked him what he
moment.
did at Cedars.
Dropping off a donation to show support. Give to Lincoln.com. Donate today. Give to Lincoln.com. Select Cedars. I saw this. Now we haven't talked a lot about the NHL playoffs. But by the way, Bill, your Golden Knights are still alive. They win last night. They won 4-2 last night in Colorado, up 1-0 in the Western Conference Final.
They're in the Western Conference Final.
How did Greg take that loss? Buffalo. They
lost in Game 7.
Lost in Game 7 in overtime.
To Montreal.
I'd say not particularly well.
I saw the stat though. So Carolina Hurricanes swept the Philadelphia Flyers in 4 games. This is the longest wait between games in the NHL playoffs in 107 years for a team.
What happened?
The Hurricanes last played on May 9th when they had the 4-game sweep of Philly. Then they watched the Canadians and Sabres play a 7-game series, pushing the start of the Eastern Conference Finals to tonight. 11 days since they last played again, the longest wait in 107 years in the playoffs. That is crazy. Almost 2 weeks.
11 days of practice. Imagine that. All right, here we go, guys. Get some reps in out there.
It's not necessarily a bad thing, right?
Well, 11, when you're rolling, you kind of want to stay in rhythm. Yeah, you don't really want to get out of rhythm like that. If you're batting really well, you want to be up to bat again, don't you? It's like,
Yeah,
hey, listen,
I
I'm
do.
seeing the ball at a different level right now.
I would try to spin it positive if I was the coach. Like, we're in it. I guess we got a delay, but we are in it, and we can get better during this period.
I would say this. It would have to be some of your best coaching ever. You have to coach the best on two things when it happens. Is on that type of layoff, or sometimes there'll be one where you might win your series, and 2 days later you're in the finals or whatever. The next series starts, and everybody's like, "Oh man, they're so tired." It's like, buckle up, let's go. We can go. No chance.
They probably
we
like
can't win
that
this
better,
one.
right?
Yeah, you like that better.
Yeah, that's interesting.
That's just almost 2 weeks of waiting to get and they're playing in the Eastern Conference Finals. It's not just second round, third round of the playoffs.
I would not overthink it if I was in those guys' shoes. Just your days will pass fast. You'll be playing before you know.
When you go in between the first and second period and you're down 1-0, well, I told you, I don't feel right, coach.
I don't
feel right.
I don't feel right.
Don't want to hear it. Just get yourself going. I'm a
don't
little
wanna
bit
hear that.
amazed if I'm correct here. I'm pretty sure I saw this, that it's a 20-minute break. I don't feel right. It's a 20-minute break.
In between periods.
Yes, I did. I looked at it really
Too
hard.
long or too short?
Like
too long. It's like I can't imagine between period 1 and 2, and you get 20 minutes off. Then again, that's a lot to wind back up from. I think the NFL is somewhere between 12 and 14 minutes
at halftime,
and college is
college?
20.
Is college 20?
I don't like 20. I wish it was 18 to 16. You want to come in real quick, boom, 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 have our deal, and let's get going. Because you just, especially if you're playing, say it's a weather day. Say it's cold. Say it's a cold day out there, and you come in, you've been lathered up, and now also you come back inside. Now you got to get going again.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'd love, because the NFL's like, we're going to finish this game. We are timely. We're moving on to the next game after this or whatever. This is not meant to be a 4-hour game, so they're shorter. But I think that 20-minute period, 2 of them, that's a lot.
I wonder if you'd think differently if you're in a media role. I mean, that halftime, you got ample time to restock your stomach. I mean,
what do you do at halftime?
Yeah, it'd be too
you
ample.
You eat.
They've already had the pregame meal, though.
That's
you're getting
3 hours.
You're getting cookies and popcorn. It doesn't take that long to eat cookie and popcorn.
What would it take for me I would like to do an interesting human interest story.
Jake,
I know you guys have your spots all set, but I wonder if one of the pre-games against whatever the North Dakotas or whoever we're playing.
Okay.
I'd love to. Can I get into the press box to observe you? I'd like to see.
Of course you can.
Or sit next to him. Or sit next to him. I'd like to. I know he's got his spot.
You're good,
but I'd like to sit there and I'd like to see what goes on. I'd like to be able to report.
So you're doing
back.
A story on SIP.
I'm doing a story on the story.
No. You could do that easily. Keith Mann would give you a media pass.
I'd like to just be up there, check it out, be able to see this whole thing. Okay, what's the scenario? What's this look like during this time?
Keith Mann often listens to the show. Keith, if you're listening,
does Keith listen?
Yeah, he does sometimes. Bill would like a media pass.
Just to observe you, not maybe observe the game, observe your
Sean,
observe your observation of the game.
I would. There'd be a focus on Steve with a broad overview that I could paint of what it was like, the food line, everything about it is what it's like up there.
I will tell you that 20-minute halftimes I like that. I do like it. You get a chance to kind of regroup.
Stretch out a little bit.
I wish it was a little bit less, but that's
16 to 18.
That's not a hill that I'm dying on.
No.
I'm not, but I think 2 of them. If you had 2 of them, that's a lot.
I wonder.
The spillover is next on early break.
All right, we're almost done.
You're listening to Early Break with Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill Busch. Presented by NIPCO on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Some people are looking to buy their very first home. Others are looking to build. And some are refinancing to make what they have work a little better. But the one thing they all need? A personal guide through the mortgage process. At Pinnacle Bank, our local lenders work closely with you to find the right kind of loan. and the best rates possible. Because every path home deserves someone by your side. Find your lender today with Pinnacle Bank, the way banking should be. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
If you're seeking a career with a growing company, Gaina Trucking and Excavating is hiring and looking for additions to their team. Gaina Trucking has a strong team culture, competitive pay, 401ks, and benefits like health, dental, and vision. Drivers are guaranteed 40 hours per week, even in the winter months, and are home every night. Start your career today at Gaina Trucking and Excavating. Apply today at GainaTrucking.com.
Hi everyone, Kendall Warnock, A1 Automotive in downtown Lincoln. Spring is here. Summer is fast approaching. With weddings, vacations, and weekend getaways on your mind, do not let car issues prevent you from getting where you need to be. Car problems shouldn't be something that you put up with. Let us get you back on the road in comfort and safety. We diagnose all makes and models from Porsches to Hondas, Toyotas, and Chevrolets. We fix a variety of issues with all of them with our talented techs and our experienced staff. A1 Automotive at 11th and L, downtown Lincoln, always honest answers.
Nebco is hiring CDL drivers for Ready Mixed Concrete in Lincoln and Palmyra. Ready Mixed offers great pay, medical and retirement benefits, paid time off, and they cover the cost of CDL training. Apply with Ready Mixed Concrete today to be eligible for a $2,500 hiring bonus. From Nebco's beginning in 1908, it's the employees that have formed the company's solid foundation. Start your career today with Ready Mixed Concrete. Visit nebcoinc.com. That's NEBCOINC.com.
Remember your first Salt Dogs game? Maybe it was a class trip out on the berm, or date night with actual fireworks, or team building that didn't feel like work at all. For 25 seasons, Haymarket Park remains Lincoln's place for firsts like these, the kind that last. Because it's more than a baseball game. It's the joy of being here together. These are the traditions that bring us home. So here's to you, Lincoln. Your local tradition plays on. Get your tickets at saltdogs.com.
Hey USA, it's your 250th birthday, and Amigos brings the party. The Yankee Burrito is back, and what's more American than a hot dog? In a crispy tortilla. This summer, the All-American Twist is back too, for just $3.99. There's festive layers of red slushy, white soft serve, and blue slushy, with whipped cream and a cherry on top. Celebrate freedom, flavor, and fun in every bite, with a Yankee Burrito and All-American Twist, only at Amigos. When tacos and quesadillas join forces at Amigos, something seriously delicious happens. Quesadilla tacos. Crispy on the outside, gooey on the inside, folded taco style, and stuffed with bold seasoned flavor. It's like your favorite quesadilla and taco teamed up for the ultimate spring fling. With Tex-Mex, chicken, supreme, or steak, Amigos has a quesadilla taco for everyone. So hurry in. This tasty collab is here for a limited time only. Get the ultimate flavor fusion with quesadilla tacos at Amigos.
Empower a child today with the Teammates Mentoring Program by building a relationship based on strengths and chart a brighter future 1 week at a time. Find out how you can be a mentor by visiting LincolnTeammates.org. Become what you needed as a kid by joining the Teammates Mentoring Program today.
Do you ever feel okay in your current job and profession, but wonder if there's a better company that can offer more? Vision Mechanical is now hiring for journeyman plumbers and HVAC service technicians. Vision Mechanical offers top-of-the-industry wages, 100% paid health, disability, and life insurance, 401k with employee match, and paid holidays and vacation. Vision Mechanical believes in craftsmanship, teamwork, and building a better future one project at a time. Apply today or learn more at visionmechanical.net or email Ron at vmech.net. Select Plumbing and Utility has been serving Lincoln and the surrounding area for 14 years, and they're not slowing down. Select Plumbing and Utility handles all your plumbing needs from faucets and water heaters to full renovations, and they can even help with your heating and cooling needs. They're also Lincoln's underground experts, repairing and replacing broken underground water and sewer lines since day one. Contact Select Plumbing and Utility today at 402-560-6197, assuring excellence in every situation, opportunity, and challenge. That's 402-560-6197.
We're on the air.
Back
Well, party's starting early today, isn't it?
to more of Early Break on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
It is time for the spillover, sponsored by Raising Cane's. You need a perfect graduation gift. Raising Cane's has you covered.
Chicken.
Visit a Raising Cane's near you to grab a gift card or go to RaisingCane'sGear.com for an e-gift card. Raising Cane's chicken fingers. One love. I just saw this from On 3.
Hut, hut, hut.
Thank you, Bill.
According to the football calendar, we are exactly 100 days away from the start. College football today. 100.
We're in range.
Days away.
Yeah. We're in range. You're never out of range, in my opinion.
No, never out. Did you guys talk about that? Chris Childers did an unbelievable session the other day when I was driving down back here. I was listening to it on his podcast on the conversation about the Big Ten meetings. You guys talk about that at all?
We chatted some about
a little, not a lot. What was Childers saying?
Just that it's unsustainable. We cannot with money, and they're staying at Palo Verde's, whatever. It's $2,000 a night for a room,
right?
At the and they went.
Wait a second, seriously?
Yeah,
that place is ridiculous.
So they probably spent somewhere.
5-star resort.
Probably spent somewhere in the I don't know, maybe $500,000-$600,000 by the time hotel rooms for everybody, food for all these things. It's probably close to maybe $800 some thousand.
So much money.
That's what they spent.
The spring meetings
to fly. Basically, there's only 2 teams out there. If you put it like in Chicago, everyone's coming to a central spot, and then you have the Indianas, the Purdue's, the Nebraska, all these people are, okay, right there, Chicago. Nope, they went to L.A.
The money's sort of obnoxious.
So that was a kind of a flex. Also, like that was like, we have to do something for the money. And they go, hey, was there not a Holiday Inn available someplace in Bloomington?
Right.
I thought it was.
But no, don't laugh. Like, why not just have it in Bloomington at a Marriott?
Yeah, I mean, but why do you have to go and do that? And they're on. There people are doing interviews and the waves are crashing in the background and people are getting massages and going to the spa.
Yeah, it's all a little much.
Yeah, when you've won 3 straight titles, you get a little brash, a little cocky out there. Petit's peacocking around, we all know.
He is.
Yeah.
He's peacocking.
Spend the money.
Yeah, I thought it was that, but the take on Childers had was really, really good.
Which was just
mocking them okay, this it's unsustainable. We have to have.
It really is.
We need 24 teams. We need more money. We need more of this, like that. That we're going to drop maybe $1 million on bringing some people out to California. Which again, just the location makes no sense for a meeting. The meeting,
that place looks
the location,
it looks unbelievable.
I guarantee you right now that's very simple. There's no way. It's like just get a bottle of water. That's $10. Snickers bars $9.50. I guarantee everything is it's ridiculous.
Yeah, it is. It is. The whole money discussion.
Just because they can.
Yeah. It's like Greg was saying this morning. They're just going to fly. They're going to fly a blimp over Memorial Stadium, just dump a bunch of cash, and all the players can run in and grab what they can.
Be nice.
There might be a CSC ruling in there. No, don't just put that away. Keep that on.
Did you guys talk about the Iowa State stuff too, or the
yes
AD came
out?
We
did. We played that audio yesterday.
Jamie Pollard got loose.
It was awesome, wasn't it?
Yes,
and he was right.
Yeah, he's not wrong.
He's not wrong.
He's right.
He's not wrong.
It was just like I was telling Jake. It was like a conversation you would think an AD might have privately with somebody, but he just decided, I'm just going to say
screw it. Yeah, I'm talking to everybody.
I'm just talking to my best friends in the backyard. It's kind of what's going on. You know what? Hang on a second. I'll talk to you about this tomorrow. I'm going to go in and just get this taken care of here real quick.
Let them go. Let the Big Ten and SEC go on their own.
That's what he said.
I tell you what, the group has an answer for any one conference. Any one conference just says, you know what? We're going to go on our own. That's not good for that one.
Yeah,
conference.
Try that.
See what happens. Yeah, see what happens.
He said what Pollard said. The greatest point is, but don't expect to keep your other sports with us. You got to take them too.
Everything
and good luck
goes.
scheduling with 36 teams or whatever it is.
Yeah, try it out. See what it's like. Just see how it's going. Imagine College World Series. No.
Right.
No, you guys have your own World
baseball.
Series.
See how your softball looks.
Yeah, see, you guys.
I like it. I like what he said.
Good pushback by Jamie.
Really good.
That's it for us. The Drive is next. We will see you guys tomorrow.
You're listening to Early Break with Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill Busch. Sponsored by Nenderson Ford on 93.7 The Ticket and theticket.com.